God bless America.
And we're good.
Welcome back to our steak shop. Welcome back to our weekly 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Grim Hollow, the Heart of Darkness. I am your dastardly DM, Freddy. And today we only have 3 players. Unfortunately, we're missing 2, but you know what? 3 is enough. To my right, we have...
Alright, I'm to his right.
Dan.
I'm Dan. I will be playing Durian, the Vexilkin Barbarian. Fun fact about Durian, he liked flowers, but never really paid attention to them. But after his experience with the angel keyring, he realized his favorite flower is lavender, because that's a scent he remembers smelling.
Lore drop. You gotta write this down. Alright.
So, hello everyone. I am David from Wichita, Kansas. I will be playing Reginald Five-Peg Cloverleaf, a Ogrish Paladin. He's missed a session, but he's still not sure if Durian's real or not. But I guess we'll find out.
Oh yeah, you missed the big. Okay.
Oh yeah. Shadow playing Tama, the Lineshi wizard.
What's Tama's favorite flower? Does she have one?
Who gives a crap?
I don't
She
know.
uses the flowers for the usefulness. She doesn't really have a favorite.
Interesting.
Which one's most useful?
I don't have the book in front of me, dude.
Lilies.
Oh yeah. We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I gotta bring that over.
Because you guys stopped like foraging and like scavenging for flowers, and I was like, okay, now that you have the book, that resource, I'll let you guys.
Yeah,
well,
we
I
can
have to
start.
look at it too, but it's another we're gonna talk about that chart. All right. So last time we met our heroes? Question mark. They conquered the traps. Well, I guess the traps conquered them, but they ended up, I guess, completing the puzzle, turning the levers, and were able to decrease the water pressure, the water levels in sewers, opening the way to part of the city below, or what was they were told is the city below. They defeated the drab sludge, the horrible, sneaking drab sludge, which popped a mimic out, which Dorian almost got chewed up by it. They found some treasure. Quinn dropped Durian down the endless pit, and Durian ended up sprouting wings of a sort. What were the wings like again?
The wings were the same complexion as Durian, but they're light like balsa wood, but they do have a hard outside to protect them from any kind of damage. So light, but hard coating, kind of like insect wings, I would say.
Interesting. So his angel wings are more like insect wings.
But they're wooden though.
Wooden
They have
wings.
that hard encasing.
Okay.
But yeah,
I like
definitely
that.
wooden.
I like that flavor. Yeah, it was very. I feel like it would have been more climactic if Five-Peg was there, or if you knew what I was talking about. Anyway, so Durian flew up, found the passage 100 feet down the drop. They entered the ruins, saw some statues.
And Durian carried the corpse of Five-Peg.
He carried the corpse of Five. Sure. There was 3 statues. They found out some details about it. The statues had like faces on their armor. They didn't look very kind. They entered the scribe's hall, which I did not say before, but it was fine. There was a bunch of records and notes, a bunch of scrolls left to rot multiple millennia ago, left to rot, and so they turned to dust. Valar or Tama discovered one scroll that had a diagram of what looks to be like a diadem, or some sort of
Headband.
circle, a diadem, a crown of some sort. Sandwich touched a huge black tome with a spiky chain on it. In order to read what it said, it was a book of necromancy. He got shocked, or just flown back, taking some damage because he was in the restroom, and we controlled him. Sanguis also messed with the specter that was there, who was speaking in a language and babbling in an ancient language they could not understand. Well, Sanguis casted comparable languages, so you could tell, but too bad he antagonized or instigated. And they fought these spirits, and Sanguis let up a fourth level fireball into the room. And they walked down a hallway,
Burning all the books.
burning all the books, burning all the scrolls, except for the book in the middle. They walked down a long hallway that entered a room with a mostly intact, or I guess a mostly intact crumbling mosaic on the floor that depicts a picture of a large king, like a silhouette in black of a king, on a large throne made of large bones, with multiple figures dressed in black bowing below and around this figure in the middle, with their hands out, some of them carrying, or I guess cupping or lifting various images. You can't really tell, various objects.
Offerings.
Yes, as if they were like offering or praying or bowing to this figure in the middle. On the ceiling, this large vaulted dome ceiling, there was runes, like green runes that twinkled like stars. Some sort of starry map or ceiling, resembling a weird night sky of green stars. There were some crumbling iconography, statues as well. You didn't really get a good look because since Sanguis did cause a very large explosion and you ran to the next room, you weren't being very subtle, as there were about 5 or so figures in the center of this room. Couldn't really tell what they were doing. They were having some sort of discussion, but seemed to be on guard as you entered. And there was a figure. One of the figures says, "Hot. Who goes there?" So, 5 figures here now, and I'm just gonna say Quinn and Sanguis are kind of AI mode right now. But as you walk into the room, you see where are my notes actually? Well, I remember what they look like. You see well, actually, tell me who's in front.
I'm in the back.
Well, I was in front when we
Are
started.
you in the front? Okay.
And I think I was like right behind him.
There is there's dim light, but it's like very dim light in here, except for in the middle. So, because they have a fire going, or they have like some torches, it looks like. You can smell, right? Darian can smell. They might have like some food going. They might have been taking a break and discussing.
Oh, they have a fire. I might see it cooking with the campfire.
Right. Darian, you can see a large figure in the middle, wearing, heavy armor. A woman, a muscular woman with brunette, braided hair, scarry face, with a lot of weapons on her back and on her side. She looks very, very tough. Did you get closer?
Well, she sees me, obviously.
Yeah, she stands up, reaches for a large sword on her back and says, "Who goes there?"
Just gonna raise my hand, say hello in vampire, because I'm assuming at this point I've learned how to say hello.
Yeah, that's right.
Vampire?
Well,
Astolian?
Yes, thank you,
I
Astolian.
was like, in vampire, wow. Wait, are we in that large area still, or are we in somewhere else?
Large area.
Yeah,
To the
yeah.
one
So
with
we left the library, we walked down the hallway. Now we're in the large room.
So you were
Okay.
in some sort of chamber that had
Yeah.
3 statues.
Yeah.
Like you crawled through a narrow tunnel, had to
Yeah.
like squeeze through. You watch the stream a little bit?
No.
No. Okay. There was a
You
like
said,
entrance.
the one you said, like there's a king with the followers. Is that the
This is
building?
the same room. This is
Okay,
the same
got
room.
it. Okay.
But you're not the only ones in here, so you're just walking.
Okay.
There's another combat.
Is there? Okay. I'm just waking up, so it'll
Yeah.
take some time for me to get my bearings.
Yeah, you were distracted. Do you have any quick questions, Will?
No.
Okay. So during your in front, do you walk closer?
No, I'm gonna turn around and see what my friends are doing.
Yeah,
Durian's still a little bit injured. He's hoping not to have a fight.
Very much so. No fights.
If nobody else does anything, Durian will make sure his hand is unarmed, doesn't have any axes in one hand, but just says hello, and then he's gonna, revert to whatever language he speaks, which is Frenchy. He's gonna say hello. We don't want to fight. We just
Chaldernaut?
yes, sure no,
Chanel.
sure no.
Chanel. Okay, and the figure in the middle says, "What's he saying? What's he saying?"
Yeah, Durian.
What did you say?
I just said hello. No, hello. We said in Asturian.
Asturian.
They said we're just explorers. We don't mean any trouble.
The figure in the middle says, "I do not speak that language." And you see another figure stand up. Well, actually, they kind of look tense. So you see the silhouettes of like two, I guess, thinner, medium-sized individuals. Another silhouette of a stocky, stout, shorter individual. Looks very heavy. And another individual looks like maybe child, half in size, but dressed like you see a silhouette of a hood, walking, kind of like a child, like as if the robes are too big for them, like carrying something to the one in the middle, like the robes like falling over like that.
Like a kid wearing his dad's shirt.
Basically, that's what it seems like. And one of the other figures walks forward or steps up, and you see this gentleman, strange fellow, in purple robes, like I guess like a purple outfit, like a waistcoat with a belt, some jeans. His eyes are covered with thick goggles, but behind the goggles grows an eerie, otherworldly purplish light glows, and he has wavy purplish hair. And you can also see that as he walks to the larger figure in the middle, the woman, his hand disappears in like as if there were constellations or space or some weird magic, and then flickers back.
Sounds
As his
familiar.
body kind of like flickers like this. And he says, the little one speaks in Charnot. Say it again, little one.
Yes, hi, I'm Durian. We had a hard time getting in here. Is it alright if me and my friend share your fire?
He would like to sit with us, he said. It says. He says that in Estonian to the figure in the middle. And one of the shorter figure you can see now, do you two walk up?
Yeah, welcome.
You get a little closer, especially Vala or Tama with their dark vision. This figure is a dwarven male with rugged, scarred face, thick, unkempt black beard, grayish dark skin, and a symbol in the middle of his chest. It looks like a strange gesture laughing, like a twisted gesture laughing. And he says, "I do not like the idea of extra company."
Is there food?
You smell food, yes.
All right. I'll walk over. Do they have like a bonfire going on? But there's a stew. Is there like
They have
meats?
bonfire. It looks like they have, the smell.
Great.
The smell is a stew using their rations.
Got it.
They don't have like great food, but they're cooking what they got.
All right.
You walk forward.
Yeah, I'll walk forward. I'll sheathe my sword.
Halt! Speak.
Hello, I am Reginald 5Keg Cloverleaf. This is my party. I see you've met Durian. This is Tama. We don't mean any harm. We got through a bunch of slimes, sludges, some issues with water back there. I'm assuming you guys had the same problem?
Perhaps, friends of Durin. Tell me, Reginald, why are you here?
Well, right now, I can sense that you guys need some help with the food. So if you don't mind, I take out some herbs and spices.
We do not need your help. And as she says that, another figure who looks like kind of like she's like her clothes are soaked or damp, and her hair runs like black straight, like in front of her face, and just like drips. And she stands
Like
up.
the ring.
And
Yeah,
she
that's
looks
what I
up,
was thinking.
and her eyes like glow, like crackle electricity. And she says, and she looks, she like doesn't hide her arms, and she looks. You've seen Sanguis, I'm assuming, a little bit.
Monopoly.
It looks like her symbols reflect those that Sanguis may have. And she says, "Why are we wasting our time with words? Let's blast them and get it over with.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They're obviously here for the..." And then the woman says, "Quiet."
Well, you can have food or you can have actual food. I don't mean any harm. If you want to have some good food, I can always help with you guys. I can always help you guys. Or we can set up our own camp somewhere else and we can have great food and you guys can have what you're having now.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Sounds like a plan. That's a 3 plus 10, 13.
The dwarf speaks up and says, "We're fine on our own. It seems like you are the ones who need some help."
It sounds like the dwarf has a cough. Maybe we have some medicine that will that will heal his throat.
As I see this guy like half bleeding to death.
I'm just saying, the dwarf sounds like he has a bad voice.
Sounds like
sick.
something chronic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you don't want, if we can always exchange information, learn about, what this area is. How long have you guys been here for?
Not for you to know.
That's fair. Just trying to, make some allies, not enemies. But if that's how you see things, that is fine.
We do not need to be allies, but you look very weak.
Is, he
No way you can take us anyway.
is she taller than me?
Huh?
Is she taller than me?
No, but she looks pretty stacked.
Well, I'd be remiss not to tell you that we do have other members.
They're just corpses too.
Tell Millie, there's 5 of us and 5 of you. And she smiles.
She got balls.
Can Durian see the thing that's covered in those oversized clothes? Can Durian see and figure out of that what kind of species that is?
Make a perception check.
I look around. Is there like cover? Is there an exit from where we are? Like, because we're walking into the chamber, right? So I'm looking around. Are there like ruins around to take cover?
Multiple.
Is there?
Multiple. Sorry.
And
What?
how large is the area? Like,
Oh, okay, hold on. What'd you get?
18.
18? This figure looks like they're intentionally trying to hide, like behind the big one,
Mm-hmm.
behind the large one. It's hard to tell, but they've got like the hood like pulled in front.
Okay.
Really hard to tell. If you weren't searching and squinting, you would have missed them. It's like they're like very hard to. Like they slipped in right behind her, and you could tell like you see like the hood poking out like that kind of.
Durian does kind of a shy little smile at him, just letting him know that. Like kind of like a hello smile. But just to let the person know that he sees like a friendly,
eyeing him down.
yeah, but like it's friendly.
Sure.
I mean, with Durian, I don't know how that's going to come out though, because he doesn't have, he's not good at that kind of stuff. He's
7
trying to-
plus 3, 10.
Hard to tell. She's probably looking down on you, but you do see as you walk in. There's like doorways to the left, right. There's 3 other doorways here in this large chamber. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have more than 5 members. But hey, you know what? If
Is
we're
a
not
threat.
just providing information, you can if that's a threat to you, that's a threat to you. But
She
I don't mean
smiles.
to.
She grabs his sword, like you can hear make an intimidation check.
It wasn't meant to be intimidating. I was
I
just
would say
giving
that's more
information.
deception than anything.
We have 6 people.
Oh, you do have the little.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13. What was it? 13 intimidation. It's a 20.
Huh. She says, "Ha! I like his spirit. Very good, very good. Why here, Fat King?"
Well, my reason for being here is to look for a gentleman named Gloom. Anyone you know that has that name?
The strange charmer.
No worries. I heard that he might be in this area, and we've been searching up and down for him. Getting caught in a couple of scraps, and I see Durian just like
The
using your sword as a king.
figure in purple looks at you with his glowing, goggled eyes and says, "It seems like you're searching. You might have walked too far down. Perhaps you should try going back up.
Tyrion just
As my
says,
colleague
I've been
says,
saying that the whole time.
you might be out of your league."
Why are we down here? I don't know how to get back. Do you know a way to get back?
"Oh, yes."
How do you get back to the surface?
Wait, no, we
trying-
can't understand you, sorry.
Oh.
Is there a way?
you speak in Shorno?
Oh, no, wait, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Durin
he
doesn't-
speaks
yeah.
Shorno. He speaks Shorno.
Oh, no, well, Durin doesn't know what he said because they're all talking to Stoy.
Yeah.
Is
Never
there a
mind.
way? My lovely little friend is asking, is there's a way to go back up? Apart from the way we sure just came from, because it was a bit harrowing.
There are multiple ways if you look and explore. But why should we tell you? Go back the way you came.
You don't have to tell us anything. But since we're both in the same area, information is useful. No?
Right. What information do you have that could be of use to us?
How to get back up from this direction, for example. Do we have any information that's useful?
No, maybe we should just start moving. They obviously don't want to be friends with us, and look at me. Why would they want to be friends with me? I think we should just leave them alone.
Perfect. Well, my young friend here is requesting maybe we should just, go our separate ways peacefully instead of having to cause a racket. You might have heard a explosion before.
Yes. Seems like your way is not very subtle.
Everyone has their own abilities. So how about I'll make camp a little ways over, like I point maybe 80 feet away somewhere. And if you want to talk, we'll be there.
The leader says, "You want to..." Sorry.
The leaders have too much to drink.
Insight.
She takes a swig of
Blah, 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 blah.
a big jug.
That
She
was
says,
common, wasn't it?
She says, "You're more than welcome to take a rest, but this chamber is ours. Not enough
Okay.
space for all of us." And she
So-
says in this wide room. She looks at you and goes,
No worries. Point us in a darken that's safe, and we'll head over there.
"Safe. Nowhere safe here.
I'm sure everywhere
What
is
noise
safe.
you caused may be attracting unwanted attention very soon."
Fair. But I'm sure everywhere is safe compared to you guys.
Say it again.
I'm sure every area is safe compared to you guys. When compared to you guys.
If you make enemies, you can be very dangerous. As
Okay.
I said, you're more than welcome to take a rest.
All right, so we'll
Just leave when you're done.
Sounds good. I'll be making some food. If you guys want some, feel free to talk. And I'll still go over 80 feet away, just set up a camp.
Okay.
Durin does say, "Thank you for your hospitality and for politeness."
I need a persuasion check from you two as well.
Oh, lastly, I need to ask the name.
Mhm.
From us?
This is a group chat. It's not just
Okay.
random.
Last thing is, I need to figure out what her name is. What's your name?
Persuasion.
She says, "Yeah, let me see.
18.
18? Nice.
10.
10? Mid.
Yeah.
18 saved, yeah. She says, the name's Isolde.
Yisold.
Isolde.
Yisold. Is she a human?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks like a very vanilla human fighter. And she says,
It is what it is.
we are the Iron Claws.
Iron Claws.
Iron Claws.
CLAWS or CLAUSE?
Ho, ho, ho. No, I'm just kidding. Claws, like a claw.
Okay. You guys are mercenaries?
Perhaps. They definitely look like mercenaries.
So do
They look like adventurers.
So do we.
Right.
So you're saying that gold can make things, lira, can make things more smooth.
Gold helps.
Good to know. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure's all yours.
Fair enough. I look at the purple gentleman. What's your name?
My name. He walks towards you and he says, my name is Cadmus Nocturne. You see he doesn't carry any visible weapons, but there is a rod on his back. A very strange orb.
Well, you look like you fit right in. Are you from here?
Yes.
Insight check.
Okay.
Trying to figure out if he's lying or not. It is terrible. It's at 6.
Okay. Hard to tell.
Perfect. Well, yeah, your demeanor matches the ceiling, right? The ceiling is all stars.
And he goes, I suppose so, to the naked eye.
And he's the
And he points to his values.
Cannabis is the same one that's the.
Who's translating for you?
No, I'm asking you. Cannabis is the same one that is the just like wind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the disembodied. Yeah, disembodied.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like it. I don't know. Okay, well, I
He
don't
looks,
want to disturb you guys anymore. You guys look like you have a lot going on.
he looks at Quinn and he goes,
Quinn's halfway through the floor.
yeah. Quinn's glitching.
I'm just grabbing him.
And he just
Half a body.
cocks his head at Quinn and walks back. And you can see the woman with the inky black hair. She's like, how can you let them stay here?
All right, so I'll walk over like near some ruins, so that it's back. Our back is to ruins, and we're like sort of facing them at least, either directly or like.
Oh yeah, no, they're facing you too now, and the dwarf
Oh,
is
yeah.
just like
Sure,
just messing with the medallion.
but we're like 80 feet away.
and he's just chewing like on the chicken legs. Just,
I will prepare the best meal I
Oh, is
can
it-
possibly prepare.
they're like just looking at y'all, just whispering to each other, and like they're pointing at some papers. Yeah.
I'm going to set up camp,
Mm-hmm.
get some rations out, and start messing around and making a kebab.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Durin's gonna sit near you guys, but far enough away where it's obvious he's not a big, like a close knit part of the group.
Hey, Durian,
Yeah.
come here.
Okay.
How hurt are you?
Well, if I had to guess, I would say I'm roughly whatever.
I
If
was
I had to
very-
give a percentage,
I was very specific with my pronunciation
I'm okay. What do you need?
to heal you.
If I had to guess, I would say I'm 16 out of 74.
Oh my god.
But you know, just
I think your arm's fallen off.
no. That's all right. Don't worry about me. Don't save your energy for somebody else. I'm okay.
Here. I will give you 10 points of healing.
Thank you so much. I don't deserve it. I don't know how you.
You're. If this was a game, you'd be our tank. You're the one that sort of survives everything.
Yeah, not for long.
Do you still have the wings out?
No, because I've hid them.
Dude.
I covered them up again.
Are they always out or are they not?
No, actually, I'm not supposed to have them out.
Oh, okay.
Because people realize, like, the more the transformation progresses, the more angelic I become. and then anyone evil will just instantly want to kill me.
Okay.
They
So
turn hostile.
yeah,
Tama, what kind of
Same
food do you
for,
want?
her transformation was cleric.
It works both ways. For the darker transformations, anything good is like instantly turns hostile.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be really interesting.
Uh-huh.
Hey Tama, what kind of food do you want?
The kind that makes me feel better.
All right. Well, again, I can't see how kebab doesn't help with that, so I'll make some kebabs.
Durian's gonna keep an eye on the little munchkin and see if he ever leaves the party or if he's
Make
kind
a
of
perception check.
okay.
Hey Tama, you want to do some scouting while I
Sorry,
get
see
this
what?
started?
Absolutely not.
See if the munchkin leaves the party.
Okay.
Just so that so you get and try to talk to him on its own if the guy ever walks away.
And that's why.
That
Do you
is
want to
a
ask him for
17.
healing?
They stay far away. They say as like with the other group.
Yeah.
Hey Tama,
Yes,
that's a pretty nasty wound you got there.
it is. Can you fix it?
Would you like me to?
Yes, that's why I asked if you could.
Well, I can always help.
Sorry, healing never went out in the open.
That's okay.
Oh, there's probably like a statue you can go behind.
Nah. I have service. I can provide services. I'll heal you for 10 hit points.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Vala, do you want your son back? I mean,
You
your
hear
cousin?
whispers like, "He can heal."
He can heal.
Yeah, exactly. Multiple whispers on the other side.
You see me guiding myself while I'm making the food, just to make sure it turns out okay.
Vala, do you want your son back? I've had him the whole time. Vala? Vala, I have your son. Do you want him back?
I'm not Vala. That's not my son. Go away.
What happened to her?
I don't get it.
She used to always love this frog. It was her
It's-
son or her nephew or her
It's like
cousin.
it's Gerp, right? I look at
Yeah.
Does a frog respond?
The frog has a single tear in his little eye.
So Gerp,
It looks like her frog, but I mean, frogs kind of look the same to me.
I cast guidance on it. See what happens.
It just has guidance on it. It tries to like just swallow your hand. Not very bright.
Sounds like something I would do. Hey Gerp, I put it down next to like in the direction of Tama. Go.
And like
go.
just like kind of like tries to like slowly.
I let
crawl
go.
back.
Yeah. Crawl back where? To me?
Yeah.
Or to Durian.
Oh, like to whoever's holding it.
Oh, I'll pass him back. That's weird. I thought they're usually,
They're inseparable. They used to always be.
And he just like starts slowly crawling in Jarian's like clothes.
Yeah, Durian just picks him up, puts him inside.
Yeah.
interesting. Well, here, have a kebab.
I don't need it. I'll be fine without it. I don't.
Okay. I put 2 kebabs in a leaf. Tama.
Thank you.
Hold on. There's no flies on there. She won't like it.
Do you want this or not?
Yes, please.
What do you make of this area? It seems pretty dark and gloomy, don't you think?
Not all that dark to me.
I look around. I was like, yeah. Okay. So, what are your thoughts on that statue thing that we saw on our way down?
We should probably go back and check it out some more.
I think Sangwa is pretty against it. It probably isn't a good thing. Do you not agree?
It's probably fine.
I mean, statue's a statue. What does it matter?
I mean, that's the one that we saw last time too. Remember back in the cemetery once?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn it tried to talk to me, and I just ignored it. But it didn't seem like it was good, beneficial. Well, Dorian, how about you? Do you want to go scout around and see what the other entrances look like, and then come back?
I think that's a good idea. I can do that.
Okay. I look at Tom. What's Tama doing?
Can I take Quinn with
Sitting
me?
down and resting.
Can I take Rune? That way we go as a battle buddy team.
He seems a little out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And when I say out of it, I mean he's literally sticking out of a statue.
he's
That's not
glitching.
food.
Yes, Bubbles. There you go.
And he goes like this, like expectedly, and he goes,
I don't even his throat, but I put it behind me.
yeah.
Hey, how about you, Bubbles? How about you go with Durian?
Bubbles
Yeah.
gets up and he goes, make sure I have my beauty straight.
I can't understand that.
Yes.
Great. I push him along.
Alright, I'm gonna go scout.
The other group seems to be interested as the little gnome crawls out of Five Kig's backpack.
They figured
Have
it
you guys
out.
seen Austin Powers, where number 3, where they're in the tents, they're pulling stuff out of Austin
Yeah.
Powers?
yeah. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Hilarious.
Gnome just crawls out.
So, Jury,
Uh-huh.
let me see. I'm trying to get orientation of the map. There is a hallway. So you came from the. No wait, you came from the southeast. No wait, what am I talking about? The hallway you entered in was a hallway to the east. There is a doorway to the north, to the west, and to the south.
Okay, well, this group had to have come from one doorway, so chances are I'm going to see some kind of footprints or something in the dust, because dust and particles are going to fall down. I'm going to go to the doorway that doesn't have any tracks.
Does it have any tracks?
Yeah. Looks like nobody's come from there.
Make a survival check.
Look down and see dust. Alright. That is not very good. That's a 5.
Hard to tell. And it's all pretty dusty. You don't have dark vision, so it's like.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to guess these guys went to whatever doorway is near them, so I'm going to go to one that's a little further away.
Okay. Well, that leaves the door to the west and the south.
Mm-hmm. Whatever door is closest to us, but furthest for them.
I'm assuming you would have stayed closer to the doorway you entered, so that would reach you the door to the south.
You got it.
Okay.
We came from the east.
Mhm. Roll a d8, please.
Fireball. 2 fireballs.
What was roll 4?
That is a 3.
Okay, fine. You head south with Bubbles until Bubbles behind you.
Is Bubble stealthy?
Huh?
Is Bubble stealthy?
No, he rolled up the ring.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
You just hear a long line of gas.
Bubbles is just, he has like a bag of chips in his hand. He's just like,
Well, no, his hands are crackling with the
Yeah.
fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just gassy.
Yeah.
He's like, Matt Tennant doesn't
He's
feel
like,
so
watch
good."
this. No, he's saying, watch this, and lights his parts as we go.
Yeah, yeah. And there's bubbles. He's
Yeah.
like, there's bubbles coming out of my gut. Yeah, so you unstealthily walk through this narrow hallway, and there again are the silhouettes of these black hooded figures. And there's like just like not a mosaic, but like the broken or faded frescoes and murals on the wall as you pass through. And there's multiple like at each like I guess pillar or where there would be like a vaulted like a supporting beam in the hallway. There looks to be like a statue holding up something, but like all of them are like crumbling or broken off. So you can't really get an idea. The little like humanoid statues like holding up maybe at once like torches or sconces, stones, as I always say. Continue down the hallway.
And moving slowly to
Moving
try to get
slowly.
stealthy, yeah.
Okay. Make a perception check as well.
That is a 9.
9? Okay.
Solid 9.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
But as you do get closer, you notice that. Did you take a torch or?
I have to see where I'm going. It's pitch black.
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
a choice.
You see there's some rubble ahead.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Just keep
Rubble,
going?
is it blocking the doorway or is it just
Like
kind of-
before you see like an end, you just start seeing like rubble and stone.
No, so it just looks like stones have broken apart. There's like
Yeah,
collapsed rubble from the roof from the stone.
yeah.
I'm gonna approach it, but keep a lookout in case there's any traps or anything there.
Okay. It gets a little bit denser.
Denser is
The
thicker.
rubble. Yeah.
Okay, but I
It's
can
in the
still
walls
see
of
there's
the
a doorway further ahead.
As you look further ahead, you see that this area seems to have collapsing rooms. As in it's a dead end.
I mean, if it's a dead end, then I'm gonna turn around. If I have an opinion, I'm not gonna be able to go further. I'm gonna turn around, but I'm gonna look around and see what collapsed.
See what collapsed?
Yeah, is it the roof that collapsed? Is it something?
Make a survival check.
While he's doing that, can I look at the other group and see how damaged they look?
Sure, make an insight check or perception.
Can I guide myself on this one?
I'm gonna cast Magic Loudly.
Well, I've been healing people, so yes.
Okay.
I mean, you're a paladin. You're pregnant.
How close to me are you?
I don't know. I've been tending the campfire.
I'll walk by and cast guidance.
I can only get guidance points.
That means you don't have to cast it.
They can still see you. Okay, yes.
Yeah, that's what it
Either
is.
way. Maybe they know there's 2 magic people in our group. Either way. It's an 8.
An 8?
8.
What was the roll again? Sorry.
8 insight
Um,
to see how damaged they are.
hard to tell.
Very well.
You can at least tell that you probably look more damaged than them.
God damn it.
But hard to tell how damaged they are. Also, as you're doing that, Shadow, you see the dwarf. He just, goodness, as he casts, as the leader's looking at you all like,
We're very resourceful.
Our food will be so good.
Huh?
Our food will be so good. I'm guidancing the food.
Are you guys taking a quick rest, like a 1 hour break, or are you guys trying to take like an 8-hour short rest?
Probably just a quick break. I don't think we're gonna do 8 hours here. But I'll give the I'll walk over and give them some kebabs if they want.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Or what are you saying?
I'm like, hey, I have some extra.
Where are you getting this
Free
meat
of
from?
charge. Huh?
Where are you getting this meat from?
My rations?
You're making kebabs out of rations?
Yes.
Out of hard meat?
Yes.
You're like
dry-
jerky. It's
huh?
jerky.
Like
Yeah,
jerky.
like a jerky kebab?
Yeah.
Yeah, rehydrate a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be high DC, make a persuasion check.
Sure.
It's not exactly enticing, it's like they have the same stuff.
I have spices and herbs unlike them, unless they have a cook in
How do
there.
you know?
Do they have a? You said the food looked unappetizing.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I said it looks like, they're using what they have, like what
Yeah.
you guys are doing.
Well, but here's
But
the
I
thing.
have herbs and spices.
If we have a stew pot, we can put some dry beef in there.
Do you have a stew pot? Who has a stew pot in your inventory?
I don't know.
Who has
I'm-
cooking utensils?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you
What
can do a
does
lot
cooking
with dry
utensils
beef.
entail of?
Not a soup pot.
There you go. Okay, it's not a stew pot.
We're gonna yank it from one of the
It was a
statues.
15.
15?
Hey, Durian specifically got me herbs and spices, so I have to use them.
They say the Silken lady says, keep your kebabs to yourself.
The ring girl.
Night.
The ring girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like your friends need it more than we do. She kind of.
So when he came up, was he able to see what condition they look in? Did they look healthy?
They look
strong?
okay. I can't tell. They look fine.
Okay.
I don't think you also didn't roll. Oh, what's your perception check? Oh, make a retroactive perception check. Ryan.
Oh, just so you know.
You
from-
would have been the one in front.
Okay.
Or
Perception.
inside. Oh, sorry.
Oh, dude, 22 for perception this time. It was like 10 the first time I rolled it though.
You can tell that there's a little wear and tear
Mm-hmm.
on them, but other than that, they look pretty fine.
So probably better than us.
Yeah, they're not. You guys are like full of poop, or like covered in gunk.
Yeah.
Not just poop, not necessarily poop, but covered in gunk. You guys have like your armor is like degraded, like
You don't have
damaged.
precipitation.
You guys are bloody. They don't look bloody. They look like
They get
Like
out of
adventurers.
they look like they got out of a La Quinta in the ghetto.
sure. Yeah.
I'm a. you know, peace offering. I'll split it down and walk away.
You're down to walk away?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
The thing I bought most of was rations. I look at Tama. Hey Tama, I'm trying to speak like in a hushed, or more hushed voice.
Disappears while no one was looking.
That's fine. So Tama, I think we're looking for this artifact. Did we get any leads on it while I was not focused? Do we know what it is? Is it like a necklace, a brooch, bracelet, armor? Is it a crown?
Oh. It could be this diadem thing that I saw in the last place that we were at.
I thought they told us it was a crown. The big fat guy upstairs told us it was a crown. Or something for your head, like a headband or something, right? I thought he described it to us. He wasn't going to, and then I thought you guys got it out of him.
I do not have that information.
I could have sworn that's because unless Freddy told us that outside of the game, I could have sworn he described it that way. He just said an item, and then you guys just pestered me like, oh, it's some kind of crown of power or something.
If I draw the diadem, can I draw whatever I want and it is what it is?
What?
Because I didn't get to like actually get the page where I saw the diadem.
It's not my fault.
I'm not saying it's a fault, but can I just make up what it looks like?
You can't just make it up.
If you draw the wrong thing, they're going to be looking for the wrong artifact.
Right.
Do you want to risk that? Oh my god.
Make it intelligence check.
A retroactive intelligence check.
No, like a history, like intelligence check.
History?
Make a history check. Then
9.
9. If you were too enticed by the book or like the knowledge, you were looking for a scroll. You know there was a big like not a diamond, but like a diamond shape in the middle, possibly a gem.
I just wanted to draw something pretty.
It looks thin. It looks thin.
Did it look similar to what the king in the mosaic had?
Yeah.
In that case, might just build it back down the mosaic.
I don't think it's a picture. I think it's the actual thing, though.
I know, but then that would we know. If you want to draw it, that would we know what it looks like if you look at the mosaic.
Oh. No, I just wanted to draw shit.
But if you look at the mosaic, then you can draw it.
I mean, Vala's going to sit and sketch, or not Vala, Tama is going to sit and sketch this, trying to remember what it looks like.
Sure.
Okay. While she does it, now that I have some alone time, I'm gonna look at Tama and see if she has any abnormal features about her that's not typical.
Animal
No, like features.
features.
Would you be surprised that she did a blessing on you?
I think she did cast some guidances.
Yeah, would you be surprised by that?
Actually, no, I wouldn't have seen the guidances. No, I would have. I did see them. No, I saw that. I mean,
Because wizards usually don't do guidance, right?
I don't know enough about wizards to decide that. I'm like, oh, she knows magic. Sure.
I mean, in this outside of the meta, do guys even like magic users? You just know they're magic users. You don't know their difference between a wizard, a mage,
They keep it to
a warlock,
My
a hag, a witch, a spellcaster. As far as you know, those could be interchangeable terms. In terms of like the class, like you know, some of them use books, some of them pray, and you know, some of them like just like they just speak and magic comes and that's about it. Like some of them more like natural.
I can just do it. Yeah, my knowledge of magic is very skewed because the only person I know is extremely powerful. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. Sure, she can do that. Why not? But yeah, does she have any like abnormal features about her?
Animal?
Abnormal features.
Sorry, I think you say animal. Yeah, make an insight check.
I'm just looking at her, like, cause like she's molted. She molted once. One time her legs were long.
Right?
One of her arms were longer than the other ones.
For
One time
the
she
most
like
part,
jelly.
she looks the same, right? No, she looks the same.
Okay.
Maybe a little crusty, but she was crusty a while ago.
Yeah. Must be the stink. Okay. I wait for Durian to return.
Okay, Durian and Bubbles return.
Guys find anything?
Just more of these weird statues, and then the rest of the ways collapsed. I couldn't
Bubbles
make
is riding on Durian's back.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
it. He's fine. Don't worry, I take care of him.
Do you want him to stay on your back?
I'll take
Actually,
him.
wait,
I'll-
Bubbles. Who do you want to stay on? Me?
Yes.
Okay.
I host
He
the-
does like.
I completely ignore that. All right. Well,
He's shocking grass with balls. I'm just kidding. He just climbs up your back.
of course he does. So Durian, what do you think about them? Do you think you can take them? Do you think we should stay away from them? These iron claws, they have a nice name.
I'm really glad you're trying to be strong and you're trying to finally be a man. But you know what? Sometimes you can't just pick fights with everybody. Sometimes we need to be peaceful, show people love, compassion. Why do you want to harm them? They haven't hurt us.
We have the numbers advantage.
Does that mean that we should go out and hurt everybody?
I'm
Do you,
confused.
think do you think the gods and the angels want us to not hurt each other? Look at the violence in this world. It creates being like me. If people weren't fighting, things like me wouldn't exist. We'd all live in peace. Because of all this evil and hatred we have for each other, this world's falling apart. They're afraid of us. Why don't we just leave them alone? And you know what? If they need a hand, we should be there to help them.
I give Durian a hug.
Get a point of inspiration, by the way.
Yeah.
You sound just like me, Durian. Have I finally gotten through to you?
No, you're right. We need to show everyone compassion.
So, yeah, what happened, Durian? I mean, you got these wings. Last time we saw you, honestly, you jumped off a wagon, and we were frankly too scared to go back and find you, or else we might meet the same fate.
So I whispered here, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I think I died. And then the angel Kiring, he saved me. And he said I can have a purpose in life. He said I actually have a use. I'm not just trash.
I've been telling you that the whole time, but I'm not gonna argue with the good thing.
But you were just being nice. He actually meant it. He wasn't lying.
I mean it too. You don't think I meant it?
During so, we don't need to talk about it. I want you to know I believe in you. I love all you guys. Even though
I don't know what caused this change, Durian, but I honestly think it's for the best.
Don't worry. If I have to kill myself, I'm happy to do it for the group.
I wouldn't go so far to do that,
I
but
know you wouldn't, but I'm a man. I'm braver than you. I would do that. I am happy to do it again.
I will make it my job to bring you back.
I don't need to do that. This world is too good for scum like me.
I don't think that's the case. All of the words that you're saying,
You don't think I'm
I
good
couldn't
enough?
have. You are all you need to be.
Exactly. I'm nothing. But at least somewhere out there I can serve the goddess and Kiring, her angel.
You're saying two different things. You're saying you're useless. You're saying you have a use. I think they brought you. You are physically back from the dead.
Yes.
You must have a purpose.
I have these weird wings.
Wings aren't bad. They're a good thing, yeah. They saved you from that pit.
Yeah, true, but
With all these boons, you must have a greater purpose.
you're right. I just haven't found it yet. What if I can't live up to my purpose?
I will help you do that. I've been walking around since Chaldernot, just trying to find people to help, trying to make the world a better place. You are direct proof that things can be better. I will do what I can to help you.
I think one day you will be a true knight. I'll do my best to help you with that.
Hey, you know what? Two positives still makes a positive. I agree. Tama, what do you think?
Real quick, Tama. Oh yeah, go ahead.
About what?
This awesome change in Durian's perspective.
Sure.
Interesting.
Tama. Make a Constitution check.
She found out the kebab was poisoned.
Rude.
I didn't say it out loud. God.
22.
can do. You hold back you have to like hold back like a gag and throw it up in your mouth a bit hearing this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear some voices like
Two men
this
talking.
whisper in your head, and it's just like, not necessarily words, but you get a feeling it's just like it's making you sick, and you want. There's like a sensation telling you to like, you gotta miss the little guy out.
Good
You
vibes.
you gotta show him the reality of the world, how cool it is.
I don't know how though.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What does Vala think as a passenger hearing this?
She's super happy. She wanted Durian to understand that he did have a place and he was useful.
Hey guys, who's this Durin? I heard them saying that we're friends of Durin. Who's Durin? I haven't met Durin. Is that another member of the group?
no. I think that's just the group of the name of our group.
Oh, why would you choose the name Durin?
I don't. You know, that's the one that they heard, so that's the one we're going with.
So then, am I friends of Durin too? Because I can't say I'm a friend of Durin with somebody I haven't met.
I think that's just the name, like, you know, Iron Claws. Do they all have Iron Claws? Not necessarily. We're just friends of Durn.
Oh, does Durin stand for something?
We can make it stand for something.
Stands for us. We are the friends of Durin.
Correct. Yes, we are the friends to people yet unknown to us.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Durin's so much story more that we just haven't learned. I haven't learned.
It's really because Mushmouth decided to mispronounce the name.
What name?
Dury.
You guys forgot my name?
No, he
That's the name I
mispronounced it.
heard. I'm saying that's the name I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you guys forgot my name when I was gone. You guys forgot about me.
No.
Maybe.
Not.
Okay.
Tom, why are you being so mean to Durian?
Durin just kind of puts his head down. I thought you guys were my friends.
I'm not being mean. He needs to know how life is.
I thought you guys cared about me.
Durian, we do care about you.
I know you do. I pat you on the back and just kind of go sit over there on my own again,
Okay, I put out the fire.
behind a statue.
Quinn
You guys can't
says-
see me.
That's alright, mate. I care about you, little guy.
Gerp's gonna try and like
but
nuzzle.
Durin doesn't see Quinn because he's bald. He's gone.
Yeah, it's
before.
like
You see it like a mouth.
he's like, oh, do the floor.
You're gonna feel something on your neck, and it's gonna be Gerp trying to like kind of nuzzle you or pet you.
Just eat it.
He's really trying to eat your ear.
He's not.
He has a 1 intelligence.
There's some poop on me, so there's a fly puppy hovering around. That's what Gerb
He's
is
just
like.
like trying to like.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
we are underground. There might be a lot of flies.
Do you guys want to
Roaches.
keep it going?
Cave roaches.
Cave crickets.
Uh-huh.
Cave fishers.
Yeah.
You guys want to keep going then?
Let's keep.
It looks like these guys aren't going to be any help to us.
Does a short rest give us any kind of
Quick
health
rest, at least.
Quick
When
rest.
you quick rest, you can
Use your
roll your
hit
hit
dice.
dice.
So 1 hit dice.
Yeah, and on D&D Beyond, when you do the short rest feature, don't hit short rest, but you can hit the hit dice. You know what I mean?
No. What do I do?
Go to short rest.
Short rest.
So don't take short rest, but you can do the hit dice and it automatically. Well,
So I would do like 2, then I roll like.
whoa, don't press that. Don't press that.
No, so I would do just like 2d12 plus 6.
2d12 plus 6, but roll them and apply
Separately.
manually. Yeah.
Okay.
And just mark it off.
I'm gonna use the cleric one because it's a D8.
You guys want to head out?
Yeah, we've gotten as much
I'll
from here as we
I'll
can.
go with you guys. Sorry I let you down.
You didn't let me down at all. I'm happy you're back.
I know you are. Let's go.
Yeah.
As you head out to the.
So we entered from the east. We look south. They came from the west. It looks like. So we're going to go north.
They came from north.
We're going to go west then.
Okay. As you head out that way and pick your camp up, it seems like they try to hide like whatever papers they had or like documents. like wait for you to leave, and then Isolde, she says, "So, going to the west?
Unless you have recommendations.
Be careful." She like grins,
Hmm?
and then you hear the dwarf. He says, "Damn priests, freaks."
Who? Where?
And the woman says, "Those weird priests. They're up to something twisted. They're very strange."
Which priests are you talking about? Or do you mean the ones in the murals?
We'll just find out. Good luck. They weren't very helpful to us. But maybe. Well,
I can be pretty persuasive. If there's any information that we learn, we
I
can always.
recommend staying away from them, but if you feel like talking, go ahead.
I'll just show them my good side.
Maybe tell them you can heal. They'll kind of start laughing.
It's better than not healing. And I'll keep going.
Mm-hmm. This is a figure.
The short one.
Yeah, they watch all of
The short king.
all of y'all. They just like,
Durian also feels ashamed because his group doesn't remember him or care about him, so he also tries to kind of hide in his clothes and.
As I
walk
walk
away.
past them, can I cast Divine Sense? See what happens.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
See what happens?
Yeah.
Oh, like behind them, like pass by them.
Yeah.
You don't get any sense of faith in-
Celestial, fiend, undead, within 60 feet, or hallow. So, do any of these guys show up as any of them?
That's a good question.
Does he show up as Celestial
Sanguis?
or Durian?
Sure. That's a good question.
That's what I said. That's a good question.
Do you remember or no? Did I open the document?
Well, as a transformation, I don't know at the first level what it would be.
If it says if it says you get the same effects as if you were Celestial, then it would be yes.
Hold on, let
If
me
not,
see.
then no.
But it's like the lowest level of transformation.
Yeah. So I mean, if it doesn't say anything, it doesn't say anything.
Some of them do, some of them don't. It's not as consistent as. Unfortunately, it's not as consistent.
No worries.
Because I think they had to do it that way because some transformations don't don't equal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Lich transformation,
You
can only
become
get
undead though.
huh?
You become undead for Lich.
Yeah, but that one's like a high level. You can only get a level 14 or level 14,
Okay.
I think, because you need
The
you need
trait.
7th level spells or above in order to qualify.
I see. So yeah. In the meantime, we'll just keep walking.
No, well, hold on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still, the Freddy can decide if I show up on there,
Okay.
or if Sanguis shows up.
I'm gonna say if you focus real hard on Sanguis because he's in your group and he's your ally, he kind of there's like a little.
But I think I knew that already,
flicker in
right?
Huh?
I think I knew that.
Yeah. You must have been exalted by an arch-seraph, divine cosmic energies, or have some other plausible reason that comes to life. Transformation boom.
I think by level 2 and 3, it's obvious. Because that's where evil people see me, then they get really
Your
aggressive.
body and soul are bound to divine plane of resistance. You have disadvantage on death saving throws as the plane attempts to pull you back to it. If you will be killed, your soul has been taken to the plane of resistance of your dream's choice. The new plane is your home. If you want to know this thing.
Read the very first boon. It's like
Oh, you become a celestial in addition to any other creature type.
Hey!
Yes.
And I'm like, damn.
so even though it's the lowest level, he can still see something.
Yeah, you get a blip from Durian, actually. As you're looking at these guys, you get a blip from
I
Durian.
start getting a little longer. Okay, and keep walking.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
keep going.
Alright, no, sorry.
I'll take the lead this time.
You taking the lead? Using the drift globe?
Dude, what's a drift globe?
It's the flashlight, the floating flashlight.
Who controls it?
I think Samus had it, so let's just say he lets
Okay.
you use it.
I'll take rear. Make sure
Sure,
the other
you
group
use
doesn't
it.
stand up.
Oh,
Follow
I'm
us.
Samus. I don't know.
I'm Sanguis. I can
Keep
show
your
up.
firearm. Keep your firearm ready.
And guess, and I was ready.
And then he farts.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Accurate.
As is wont.
Okay, so you head out to a long hallway that winds and twists. Well, no, not really. It doesn't really wind too much. It kind of curves a little bit. But you start to see light in the distance. and you see there are like rudimentary traps or like a barricade up ahead.
Traps?
Yeah, like spikes.
Oh, sure.
You know, like someone like
Yeah.
what do you call it? The palisades. Are they palisades?
Phalanx?
Somebody dug spikes into the ground,
Yeah.
pointing in the direction of invaders.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not dug in because it's like a stone floor, but they're like tied up. Like you know, the X ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you saw in the ice things, but
Yeah.
these
I
are
don't know what it's
different.
called, but yeah.
Yeah, what is it called? Okay, yeah. So there's something up ahead, and you see there's like a silhouette of a guard, like standing by like a figure, and they say, "Who's there?"
A guard?
Yeah, or someone standing guard.
And he speaks.
A guard is the same.
He speaks Estonian, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, hide.
Who's there? Who's there?
Hi.
And he says, "There's something ahead. There's something ahead."
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Stay back.
I
Straight. Your
I
purpose.
sheathe my sword.
I'm gonna take a few steps backwards very slowly and quietly.
I'm Reginald. Just wandering around through these ruins. Who are you?
What do you want, Reginald?
What's your name?
Why do you want to know my name?
You know my name.
I didn't ask.
What brings you down into these parts? Does he look like a fighter?
He's wearing robes,
What-
carrying a lantern.
What color robes?
Like tattered grayish robes.
Hmm. Does he look like he's been in a fight?
Looks like an old guy, like an older gentleman.
Okay.
It looks like he's like very covered up,
Okay.
and then he has like a spear, and he says, "What do you want with us? Leave us alone."
Who is this us you're referring to?
And he goes, "Stay back!" I said. "There's many of."
I thought
many
we were
more of
over
us."
at this point. I'm like 10 feet away from him.
You see some others, like you see some commotion in the back, and like a few other figures come out, and with like lanterns, and, like daggers, like a dagger and a spear.
Are you guys a cult?
And he says, and he goes, "No, we're not a cult."
Are you guys like worshippers of some sort? You guys all have the same clothes.
They're like it's like a mock, like a mix. It's like brownish.
Are you guys?
They're tattered clothes, like old rags, like rags. The one thing they do have in common is that they're all bundled up.
Are you guys traveling somewhere? There's some mean people up ahead, so.
Yes, they were very mean. We don't like them. And
Yeah.
one of them kind of whispers, and it's like, "Are you mean?
I don't
we
mean-
do worship. Who? Do you mean to do us harm?
I don't mean any harm. I very sheath my sword.
What
In
about
fact,
your friends there?
I told him to hide
Oh, where are they hiding? There's nowhere to hide.
farther back. I'm like, hey, I don't mean any harm. In fact, I can help you guys. I can help, with your clothing situation, if you don't mind.
Oh, we're fine with clothes. You look like a warrior.
For good.
He nods and he goes, "For good." And they kind of like say like in synchronous, "For good." He's a warrior. What
I
about your friends? I saw some figures walking,
well,
trying to hide in an empty hallway.
I wouldn't be with them if they were bad people.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. That's a 1
A 1.
plus 10, so it's 11.
Oh, I feel like we can trust you. How about that one with the mask? Why is he hiding? Why does he have
You
to
see his
hide?
head like from the ceiling.
Yeah.
So he's completely floating down. The mask one thing that can't go through the floor.
Yeah. He's like, "Who's falling to the floor?"
You know, I don't have an answer for that one. You got me there.
We don't understand either.
Wait, hey, all right, that's fine. They can stay over there. I can sort of help you. I can sort of work with you guys. Who do you guys worship?
"Oh, child, we've been waiting for you." And he says, "Come with us." And the others say, "Come." And he says, "Quick, get Father Miasma. Found someone that might be helpful."
Father miasma.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Is that a disease?
It's a difficult thing to answer.
Just look up the definition of the word.
It's basically I looked it up actually pretty recently. It's basically an ancient like alchemy is like a debunked science.
Yeah.
Miasma was also debunked science. Basically, before we knew about like pollution, viruses and stuff, miasma was the gas that sort of permeated like dead things.
Like the ether?
Yeah, and basically caused death and rot and stuff. It's what causes diseases and pollution. Like how like when people get like a cough, they're like it's the miasma of like the garbage around or like the dead people.
Yeah, it's like that bad.
And they found out that it's actually just microbes. It's easy.
Same thing.
Except you can treat microbes. Can't treat miasma.
Can you though?
I hate you.
Can you?
Well,
I mean, you are technically treating miasma because you're treating the microbes that cause
There you
it.
go. There you go.
it's not a thing anymore.
Okay. So they say if your friends are reliable, you can bring them too. But you'll keep a watchful eye on them.
Good luck. But like I look at people like, do they have like tattered clothing in it or anything?
They all have tattered clothing.
Like,
they're
I'm
all
like-
like sewn up. They have like
Yeah.
patchwork.
Each person I walk by, I'm like, do you want some help with that clothes? I can mend it.
Oh yes.
I cast mending.
Oh, he's a
He can mend.
magic user. They all like kind of go. Oh. It's like, wow.
All right, I'm gonna have to go and like cleave
Yeah,
all
kind
of
of
them in half.
Like
I'm gonna
touch
cleave
you
all of
like
them in half.
like some of them have gloves and a lot of them have like warts and like weird
It's like
deformed
Jesus
hands
walking through a village.
and it kind of like touching
Of
you.
lepers.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, yeah. Hold on, let me
Sure.
see.
Yeah, I'm getting very anxious. I'm probably gonna have to kill all of them, but you
You're
know.
green Jesus.
Hold on, hold on. No, that's not what I wanted.
Okay. Do they look evil? Well, I can't really ask that. Are they all disfigured?
Okay, whatever.
Disfigurement makes you evil?
No, but I'm not. That's why I couldn't ask that. I'm like, are they all disfigured? Are they all disfigured?
What a jerk.
Well, they said no to being in a cult, so I can't believe that. I'm not sure if I believe that.
And you call yourself a vet.
Wow, this guy sucks.
Wow, this guy sucks.
Okay, well anyway, they take you through this like narrow hallways.
Are there any other exits?
There's like multiple chambers and hallways as you pass by. It looks like a living quarters of sorts. Like they're old stone structures, the same like ruined like statues and frescoes. This place is very well lit. As people are living here, you see they have like some like there's a rudimentary setup in this old ancient ruin. Like it's like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
It's
there's-
like a hovel.
Old living quarters, but they've taken their own resources from what they can get
It's a ghetto.
through there. Yeah, basically, they make do what they have.
Okay. I asked the leader, "What's your name?"
Well, hold on.
Okay.
There are multiple people here, mostly adults, some older, some younger. They
It's
all
only massacre.
seem to be
Where's the
covered
fireball?
up, wearing gloves, or like covering their face like this as you pass by. They say like they take you to like a bigger chamber.
Everything's completely run down.
What do you mean?
Like everything looks disheveled, destitute, poverty.
Well,
Worse than what it looks like.
based
above
off of
ground.
how you entered, you know it's hard to get stuff down here.
Okay. Okay.
Like a lot of them are sleeping on all these stone
Hmm.
beds, basically, or like they have like maybe straw mattresses that they probably carry from the surface.
Okay.
What's their health like? Do they look strong? Do they look healthy?
A lot of them seem pale or gaunt.
What about, are they emaciated or are they just...
It's hard to tell because they're usually covered. A lot of them are covered, but some of them that aren't, they look pretty skinny. Yeah, as you know, it's like there's not a lot of resources down here, and whatever food they get, you're assuming they probably had to like go up above and come back and
Or
get it.
trap rats?
You do see some rats on sticks, and you do see a lot of mushrooms.
I look at the guy. I
They're
just look
smart,
at
they'll read
one
the
of the
rats.
people next to me.
If they're smart.
Why are you guys down here instead of up there?
We'll tell you everything. Not everything. Well, we'll tell you. Well, you're such a nice young man.
But why are you guys down here?
Hold on. Damn it. I'm having to go back and forth. Hold on. Sorry. Aha! So they say, call Father Miasma. You see this gentleman in about like maybe 40s or 50s. He doesn't seem to be too covered up. He's wearing like gray robes, also a little tattered. And he has like a symbol of like an eye, like kind of like painted on the robes. And he's like brown skinned, has a salt and pepper medium length beard, a wavy shaggy hair, and he says, "Hello, I'm Father Miasma."
Is he a human?
Looks human.
It's always humans.
He says, "Well, my name is Jose, but they call me Father Miasma."
How many people are with us?
15, 20 passed by.
Can I add my body count to 20?
He says, "You look different than the other ones. Are you a different adventuring group?"
You could say that. But what brings you down here?
Well, you see, what was your name?
My name is Five Keg.
You see, Five Keg. We have discovered something down here. We like it here. We can be ourselves.
That's a good goal to have.
We can worship whoever we want to. Whatever we want to.
Are you guys worshipping something here?
Oh yes. We're worshipping the true religion.
I think about it for a second. I'm like, does this have anything to do with a long death? Is that called long death?
No, nothing about that.
Okay, good. So what is this new?
And then an old woman comes to you, and you see like part of her face is like covered in like this weird thick, like calloused skin, and she says, "We worship the truth beyond the stars. The true gods.
True gods.
The true gods. Yes."
Do they have an artifact here or something? Like, what are you guys worshipping?
Oh, and you see me say artifact, they're like, and Father Hatman says, settle down. What was your question, sorry?
Do you guys worship an artifact or something here?
No, we do not worship an artifact. What we worship is real. These beings are true. We sensed it. They've reached out to us. They've touched us. As it looks like may have touched one of your friends there.
Which one are they looking at?
Seems you're looking at multiple.
I'm like, is this what caused these changes to the body? Or is that normal?
Some of us may be sick. Others. Well, let me ask you a question first. Who do you worship, Advocate?
That is a good question. You know, I was given some abilities, but I don't know who gave them to me.
Oh, what kind of abilities?
You know,
The mending.
yeah, I can fix people's clothing with some focused energy.
You have a gift.
I think it is also. So I'm trying to do some good to people for people. What do you guys do? You know, for worship. How do you guys help the people around you?
Well, some of us have the ability to see visions. Others can heal gentle wounds. Others speak a healing word. And others can restore to a lesser degree.
So that's very powerful.
Indeed. And we tell you this because we are not afraid. We have been given these powers by the ones beyond the stars. The truth. The kindred.
The kindred.
Seems like a waste if you're
And they all
down here
whisper,
hiding.
the kindred.
Have I heard of this before?
Huh?
Have I heard of this before?
Make a religion check.
Something beyond the stars. 18 minus 1, 17.
There are many theories about the gods' disappearance, but one of the prevailing theories is that the ancient gods were defeated by entities, either eaten, slain, defeated, run off by entities beyond the stars.
Okay.
These aether kindred, these great old ones, these eldritch beings.
Oh, the one that's stronger than all, the one that took care of the lesser gods.
Right. Exactly. Make a deception check, right?
Well, I mean, that's just what they say, right?
Mm.
So it's not really deception. It's just
Are you
I'm
trying to
just-
get? Are you?
no. I'm not.
To
I'm,
me,
I'm
it
just
seems
saying
like
fact.
you're.
I'm just saying fact.
When you say lesser gods, it feels like you're trying to
Well, if they lost the fight, they are lesser.
Sure.
How about the weaker gods?
Sure. If I roll deception, I can roll deception.
Or persuasion. Whatever.
I don't have
If
it.
you,
It's 18 plus either 7 or 10. So
okay. So Father Masma,
I'm just like I'm just agreeing. I'm agreeing with them just for now, because yeah.
he says, indeed. What about this little one? I sense something from him. Has he also been touched? And he tries to look at you.
I don't speak Estonian.
I know, but he's like staring at you. What do you do?
He's trying to see if you're gifted, Durian. Yeah, I don't know. He's pretty shy
He's
sometimes.
very shy.
Yeah.
What about this one back
How do
there?
I feel? Like, do I feel any sense of like connection with them,
Burn them all.
given the orb?
Sleet storm.
Not the orb. The orb's not what gives you connection.
Mm.
But you do feel some sort of connection with them.
So I agree with them.
Well, you tell me if you agree. I don't know.
Do you get that warm fuzzy from them?
I mean, if they're the Eldritch,
That feeling.
The Eldritch Cleric, the Eldritch Domain Cleric class, the subclass, encompasses multiple things.
I was thinking more of the transformations that have been happening, like the mouth.
Make an insight check. I thought you were gonna pull away. I was like, oh crap. Sorry, I'm
11.
taking chocolate. Hard to tell. These people are pretty covered up though.
I mean, so am I.
Coincidence, maybe? Who knows?
Do you still have your
Coincidence?
shell, your scaly shell falling off you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you guys do to sort of worship? You guys just live down here all by yourselves? You guys are self-sufficient? Why not go to the surface?
We are not welcome there.
Yeah.
We don't belong.
The Inquisition, huh?
You see the Inquisition, they're all kind of like they kind of spit out.
They're dicks.
That we can agree on. And he says, all of you look very tired and worn. Why not stay here for a little while? Surely you must be going for way deeper.
Is there a way deeper?
There is indeed. We stay here because I feel like I can trust you, Fat Kid. We stay here because we have a connection in this place. We can feel close to our deities.
I look around. Is there any like religious like murals or like statues or like
There is a lot of like old murals and statues, but it looks like a lot of some of these things have been like painted over like kind of like graffiti style, like symbols of eyeballs, weird shapes on the wall. You kind of look at these symbols and whatnot, and it's like kind of like looking around. Your head starts to hurt a little bit, like staring at them.
Are they defacing the murals or are they adding on to the murals?
say they're defacing.
And there's no like
Or making their own murals on top of it.
okay, and there's no like king like that we saw in the past, like with like the followers and such. The offerings.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Can you ask him to draw some maps?
Natural 20. Woo! +3.
Can you ask him to draw some maps? That way we can have a better idea of what's around here.
I don't think I have a map.
But they might be able to draw something on the dust for us.
Bala can ask. Tom can ask.
I'm
He's busy
I'm
staring
looking
around. He's busy looking around.
Basically, my question is, if there is one, are they adding on? Are they worshiping the same thing that the king is, or are they just like defacing that?
It looks like they're defacing.
Okay.
It looks like they're a symbol of
So they're
a
against
ruler
whatever
or a king.
ancient ruin is. There was. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're defacing it. But you do see there are symbols like in this hallway. There's definitely a reverence for a ruler of some sort, but it's been painted over.
How do I feel about that?
You gotta tell me. I can't decide how Tom feels about that.
You're the entity controlling me.
Actually,
You control your character.
he's just a DM, okay? He controls everything but you.
Fala, ask him to draw us a map. It'll help us navigate, and if
Why
they
are you
leave something
talking
off,
to me?
if they leave something off the map, listen, we don't have time. If they leave something off the map, they might be hiding it from us. I don't know what's going on, but ask them. It'll help us find whatever we're looking for so we can get out of here.
What language are you speaking?
Chinook.
It's Father Masman nods and he says.
Well, I didn't say it loud, so hopefully, I don't know if you overheard or not. I'm not just gonna yell at her either.
Well, 5K is off looking around.
Oh, I figured 5K was talking to the.
He told me he's looking around.
Oh, okay.
So there's a moment of silence, a moment of peace.
Okay,
Like,
well, let's see.
respect. Not respect, but like there's a moment of like quietness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see that Father Masman nods and he says, "So you were looking for a way down? We can tell you the way. And we can allow you to stay here. Maybe take a rest or a long rest if you like. If you do something for us, retrieve something for us."
What do you need retrieved?
What language is he speaking?
He speaks Shona.
Universal.
Oh, okay.
So you realize now he heard everything you said.
Yeah, now I realize. I feel stupid.
He says, "We seek what do the stars demand? A catalyst."
What's that?
A catalyst. And he says, yeah. What does it say? I wrote this down. Hold on.
What's a
He
catalyst?
says,
Catalyst?
I don't know what it's about.
Something to make something go.
I mean, I know what it is,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I don't know if you're. I don't think you're.
He says,
Not here.
"We seek blood from a creature not of this world." And he says,
I'm not here.
in these halls, there's an off-limit ward in this level that we do not go to, but there are many creatures there. If you can find the blood from a creature not of this world, if you could retrieve that for us.
I'm not of this
We will-
world.
No, from beyond.
Yeah. I'm not.
If you can give us the blood and bring it back to us, you're more than welcome to rest here. And we're more than happy to show you the way below. You need your energy. I'm assuming you're looking for something, of course.
We're looking for the way out. I want to get these guys back to the surface.
That's later. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And what is your name?
Thomas.
Tama. He says, "I feel something similar with you. Do you know the truth? Do you see the truth for what it is? Unlike these mortals squabbling above over trinkets from these so-called gods, do you see the truth, Tama?"
I think we understand each other.
he smiles. As he smiles, like you see like yellow and like black teeth. He says, "Excellent."
I'm just strolling around.
You're strolling around. People are like following you, just looking at you. The people are pretty malnourished,
Cool.
gaunt.
I'm just gonna keep wandering around to see if there's a place where I can't go because I hadn't heard any of this. I'm trying to see if they keep an artifact here somewhere. So I'm just walking around.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get his attention, and in Burok, I'm gonna tell him that.
Yes. Well, I do speak Burok.
But you're walking away
Well, I'd go up to him,
to the right 5 gate.
Mhm.
Okay.
and in Burok, I'm gonna tell him they need us to go find this blood from a creature that isn't of this world.
I'm pretty sure none of us are from, except for me and you.
No, it's different, but I think we can use that to also find the diadem that we need to find.
I look around. Do they understand me?
Hmm?
Or do they? Does it look like they understand her?
I mean, there are people just staring at her. It's hard to say. Like, are you intently looking at these people?
I'm just cursing. Like, are they like nodding along to the
What's
words?
your passive insight?
Wouldn't sing was like
13.
13.
Are they nodding along to her words? Like,
Everyone's nodding along. It seems it's possible some of these have Burok features.
okay. I didn't know you spoke Burok.
Of course, I do trading there.
Is he speaking upper or lower Burok?
Anyways,
Upper or lower Burok?
I think I had gone with lower.
that's the most common one.
Peasants. I speak upper.
Aren't you like a common folk background?
Yeah, for Shoulder Knot, but I learned upper because that's what my dad was like. You gotta
You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Like he doesn't already.
you gotta speak with the you gotta know how to speak with the nobles. Anyways, like
They also said that if we get this for them, they'll let us rest here, and then they will show us how to get further down to find whatever else we need.
my only worry is that whatever artifact we're looking for, it might be their holy relic.
And
They won't be happy if we want it.
yes, but then we will have been rested and can deal with it.
You make a good point, Tama. Does it bother you that we only use your nickname?
No, I prefer it.
You don't like the name Vala?
It no longer suits.
Isn't there like, don't you need like official paperwork to try to change your name? I don't know. That's how.
We need to go get this.
Yeah, you're right. More important things. You're right. I was just. I like my name. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we can go. They say where did they say it was like?
They're willing to give us a map or show us, and it's the section that they always avoid.
Oh,
The off limits.
did my job for me. Perfect. Okay, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back to Father Miasma, and
I'm gonna cut that off.
Okay.
and Chernault. I'll tell him we have come to an agreement.
Well, while you guys are talking, what's Durian do?
Durian's also just looking around. He's trying to see if there's a place that they're all going. He's trying to figure out, just get a lay of the land, really.
So Durian's walking around too?
Yeah, but he's still kind of keeping them inside in case anything goes wrong. But he's trying to get a lay of the land, try to visually map the
Make a
place.
perception check.
Perception is natural 1 plus 3.
He's got a. His
You
own
find
following.
this one picture on the wall that you just like, what's this? Hey. There's a picture of some sort of animal being worshipped. Perhaps a rhino or bison, cow, hard to
Some
tell.
kind of big land.
A horn, like rhino, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Don't realize anything. Don't see anything.
Yeah. You do see, well, there's like an older woman who's just like squatting in a corner. You do see like, as you're like distracted, you do see like a flash next to it. Like you kind of like trying to look at her. You're not sure what it was. Like something moved.
She flashed you.
So you walk up to Father Masma. You tell him you come to an agreement.
I look for Durian.
He's nearby.
Okay, I grab him.
So do you, Shadow?
Mm?
Is that what you come to an agreement?
Yeah, we've come to an agreement, and we will help you. I'm gonna flip in my journal to like a small blank space, and ask him to draw the map
Of the off-limits area?
of how to get there.
Nice to meet
And he
you.
says,
They'll probably just walk us there.
"I'll take you.
Okay,
It's nearby."
even better.
He says, "Unfortunately for you, you don't have to walk far. Unfortunately for us, we have to live with the constant fear and constant danger."
What is this creature? Does it have fangs?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Of us being so close to it. This creature doesn't have fangs. And he says, "Be careful, there are spirits that wander the halls as well. We have wards to ward them off, natural wards. But the others, the ones not of this world, we do our best to protect ourselves." He says, "Look, I'll show you." And he says, he takes you to an area, like for like in these chambers, and you see there are like a lot of desks. There's some like a room. What looks like to be there are like a lot of papers, drawings and whatnot. But as you walk by, someone like closes the curtains. There are other rooms with looks to be like chambers where people are like kind of squeezed in there. Someone also closes the curtains and kind of like
Forcibly squeezed or just hang out?
like it's a small room. But like
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like people, like they're trying to fit as many people as they can as living quarters. You know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You walk down hallway where it's like there's less lighting, like it's not as lit up. The lights are less frequent. You feel like colder this way, so you can tell like you see the cobwebs. This area is starting to get like less and less use. They take you to an area. You turn a corner, walk down a long, like there's a long tunnel ahead, like almost pitch black, and Father Maz is like kind of in the middle, but he sent two of these individuals ahead, like torches. And on the side of the wall, there's like this big, heavy wooden plank, very thick. Like it looks like they reinforced it as well. And they say, "There are times when we must travel this way, but we dug a large pit to ward off these creatures that cannot be stopped by the wards. Please do not fall into the spikes. But I'm afraid, Mr. 5K, you have to cross only with this, unless you can fly."
Only with this? Like
There's this
this?
big wooden plank. And he takes you forward. There's like this dark hallway. You see like a long hallway up ahead. It's just pitch black. And you see getting closer to an edge where the ground is broken and there's spikes jutting up. It's a big pit.
How far down?
Maybe 15 feet.
Good lord. No, I'm not very good with pits.
Should we rest before we go?
Oh, we did a quick rest already.
Yeah, you guys had a quick rest.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, do you want a long rest?
I'm asking if we should.
I mean, it looks like what's above Gate. I think what's ahead of us is going to be a tough battle also. So if we long rest and then fight it, we'll also use a lot more resources. I don't know.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
We can sort of suss things out. Do you have a second plank? I'm not light.
One of the a woman says, "This is the only one we have."
Oh, sorry. Is it sturdy?
Huh?
Does it look sturdy?
More or less. It's about this wide.
We'll make do.
And he says, she says, she's kind of like hunched, and she says, "Looks like there's like a large hunch in her back, wrapped up."
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Bubbles' cousin.
You do see it squirming a little bit. And she says,
I got one of those.
she says, "Luckily, the pit is only 15 feet across.
I could almost.
That's why they boarded up this plank. It's multiple planks together. Thick wood, though, cut from the surface."
Good place.
I'll walk across first.
They
Make sure
place
the
it
other
out.
side.
Huh?
I'll walk across first. Make sure the other side is safe.
You walk across, and as you get closer to the other side, you see like flashes of movement. This long, in a long hallway, or like in the hallway.
Bubbles, can you shoot some fire up ahead? See what's over there?
Lights up the hallway. You don't see anything. Well, you see a hallway. Cobwebs.
Super helpful.
How far away was the movement?
Huh?
How far away was the movement?
Hard to tell. Oh, like 15, 20 feet. Like shadowy movement. But as soon as Bubbles, like the fire goes through, it's like there's nothing there. You walk across. Make a perception check.
Tama, you want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go.
Splendid.
12.
It's been pretty quiet.
She's gonna go across.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, Vala, you make it safely across. You're not carrying that much gear, right?
I will walk across.
Okay. Roll a d20.
I will die. It's a 2.
A 2?
It's a 2.
Okay.
Splendid.
The board cracks a little bit
Yes.
in the middle. You kind of like get like a lot of like
Stop moving.
like there's like a like when your gut like kind of falls a little bit. You're like you can probably jump across.
I will just inch
Oh, wow.
across. I will inch across.
You inch across.
I feel like if I jump, it will just crack.
Okay, it seems to be fine. You make it across safely. Quinn easily just like walks
Floats
across.
across.
It. Yeah, he just floats across it. I'm gonna say it's not Ferris the same. It's not here.
He falls and dies.
Yeah, he falls.
Rocks fall.
I would assume that like they went ahead of him.
That's what I was gonna assume too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As you try to go ahead, Quinn says, "I think you should go last, lad."
Fair point, Chainbreaker. You know, if I break the board, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I'm fine, but this one over here, he was the 4th level spell slot to cast Fireball.
You say strange words sometimes, Quinn. All right, let's go.
And he says, Tango says, "I just saw my 2nd level spell slots."
Bubbles, keep your firearm ready.
And I was ready. Unless when I'm not, because that's when I sleep. But when you need me most, I'm ready. Unless I'm not.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. All right. So you walk down a chamber.
We have a
and it's
drift
just-
close.
Yeah. The drift float is lighting things up. Who's in front?
I'm in front.
Okay.
Then
Is
me.
this a long, empty hallway, or are there doors along the way?
There are multiple rooms along the way. They seem pretty like
Are
run
they-
down
Is it doors or rooms?
rooms.
We just look around them.
Okay. Everybody roll a d8.
It's not D8. 6.
6, 3, 3. Someone roll for Sanguis and Quinn.
I got Sanguis.
I got Quinn. 3.
8.
Darn. Okay. You find a room and
the room's a mimic.
It's an empty room. And you find some pieces of jewelry on one of the broken stone decks.
On a stone desk?
Yeah. Or a stone object.
I poke it with a stick.
You poke the jewelry with a stick.
The jewelry.
Yeah. Do you have a stick?
I make
Yep,
sure.
yep,
I'll
sword.
use a spear.
Who was a spear?
The blunt end of a spear.
Okay. Not to conduct this side.
No,
No. Unfortunately.
it's okay.
I'm just kidding. You poke the jewelry, it's a pendant. Purple pendant. Nothing happens.
Durian, what does your god think about taking from this pendant, for example?
I don't know. But I don't see why. It's just a rock. I don't see why anyone would care.
Whoever was using it is no longer here to use it, or no longer wants it, so we may as well take it and sell it.
I'll pick up whatever jewelry there is. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. I'll look at it.
Give it to Saint Secure for
It's
now.
old.
Some jewelry.
You don't recognize the art, the making. You call it the craft.
Okay.
It looks very strange. It's a weird. There's a lot of spirals.
I'll just pocket it.
You pocket the jewelry. Purple pendant.
Pendant
Okay.
Purple.
We can keep going.
What was they doing again? Doing?
Still different.
Okay.
Got a torch and everything.
Okay. Alright, you keep walking forward. There's other empty rooms. You come across a large square chamber.
Do we notice anything shiny in any of the other rooms?
No. There's a large square chamber that leads to multiple hallways. It branches out.
You know, I thought it would be a more of a straight shot. You know, they were just saying that there's a creature here. Maybe it's roaming around.
Yeah, I thought we'd see something by now. I did see some tentacle. Well, I saw some movement, but maybe it was just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Yeah, it's a pretty dark area. It's
Mhm.
difficult. Tama, did you see anything?
Do I?
Make a perception check.
I want to take it when it's cocked.
Do we hear anything?
That's what she's rolling for.
8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear nothing.
So we're just continuing down the hallway, I guess.
Yep.
It's a,
we should be
it's a
good.
chamber now.
What?
It's a chamber.
Yeah. Alright.
I have my sword out and my shield.
Alright, that's good because 5K. You feel something on the back of your neck.
God,
Something
bubbles.
wet.
Definitely bubbles.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
13.
Okay.
Bubbles has given you a rest.
Something wet
Yeah.
lands on the
Bubbles.
back of your neck.
Still bubbles.
5K.
Definitely.
Looks like something like scratching.
I completely ignore it.
You really ignore it? Okay.
I'm just like, just bubbles. It's too common.
Bala. You also feel something wet, like something like whiz by your ear, and like you feel like your ear is just like wet. And you're like, through this is blood. And your ear stings.
I'm going to look around.
You look around.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll perception?
She
I
did.
did.
Yeah.
What was it again?
8.
It was 8.
Okay, yeah, 8. I'm gonna say you didn't notice this, but now that something passed by you, you see that's why you got hurt, because you didn't see it. There are these small bulbs of blood hovering around you and your friends. They kind of like, and like one of them like hovers in front of you, rears up and tries to go for you. You just kind of like dodge out of the way instinctively.
Sangos, we need light. I don't think we have
The lights
anything.
up.
Then these dumbasses should be able to see it too.
Yeah, you guys can see it.
Swords out.
All right.
Bubbles, blast them.
There's too many. They're moving too quickly.
Let's go. I'll try attacking whatever's closest to me.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yay! Natural 20. Woo!
All right.
Okay, so I'll roll 7, 10, 13 slashing damage.
Okay. This small thing, as you go to slash, it's like this big. Size of maybe a grapefruit, maybe smaller. It depends. Some of them are a little bit larger. Let's say baseball to grapefruit size. They're pretty small. Well, actually, no, they're small. They're not tiny. Small is like what?
Watermelons?
Like a lime.
Water.
Oh.
No, not lime. It's like a melon. Yeah, grapefruit, right? No, that's tiny, right?
Cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe.
Honeydew.
Wait, small is like durian size.
Yeah.
Like this big.
Yeah. That's why I was like, watermelon?
So they're, I guess they would be like watermelon size. Yeah, they would be watermelon
Like
size.
beach ball size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I mentioned the small. Yeah, no, you definitely saw these like was past year. They're small things. Sorry, I thought they were tiny. My bad. Yeah. Okay, reroll initiative.
Alright.
Okay, 5K.
6.
No. That was bad too.
Hey, I already killed one, alright?
Bella,
I think.
Tama?
12.
Okay, Doreen.
10.
10. Oh, rough.
Yeah.
7 more for Bubbles.
Okay. It's a 2.
Ooh. Okay, what's his paper right there? What's his thing? It's 4. It's plus 2, right?
Why don't I see an initiative?
It's dexterity. It doesn't have initiative.
Oh, 2.
2?
That's
Yeah.
a 4.
Okay, 4. Okay, Bubbles got a 4. All right. Ooh, wow.
I already attacked one of them though.
But there's multiple.
Did it die?
Yeah, it explodes and you get like blood all over your face.
13.
And it goes explodes. Okay. So, we don't need a map, right?
Yeah.
They're all around us, right?
Yeah,
So-
they're all around you. Okay. Alright, well these things are gonna go first because they rolled pretty high. You got a good dex. Dexterity. Okay, well, two of them are gonna go for 5 good because it's the juiciest. Okay, one of them's gonna hit with a dang, I got a 16. Are you carrying your shield?
Even without it, it would be 17.
That's right. Okay, well the other one
But it's
I got-
19.
I got a 23 to hit.
Okay.
So it's gonna use its attach.
Wonderful.
You take
Love things attaching to me.
Got another buddy.
you take
Collecting them.
5 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing's kind of like wails into you.
Yay.
This thing enters your space and attaches to you.
It's like a bludger.
Let's see. While attached to the target, this creature can attack only the target. Buzz has advantage on its attack rolls to do so. Excellent. So it's on your chest.
Splendid.
On a hit, the target. Okay. It moves along with you, of course. All right. Sounds good. A creature can use the action to detach a blank. Doing so requires a successful DC blank strength check, athletics check.
To detach it?
Yeah, an action. Whole action. All right. Next is gonna be I wanna roll a d20 to see if it even thinks Durian's a viable target. Yeah, I think so.
Roll the 0.
One of them is gonna attack the Durian. Getting a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you take
What's your armor class?
16.
6 points of bludgeoning damage, and this creature is attached to you. All right, Bala.
So I'm sorry, what does it mean when it's attached?
6 is attached to you.
It's
You have to
attached
use
to
an
you.
action to remove it or attack yourself.
Okay. So basically, though, what's the effect of being attached?
Nothing.
It's sucking your
nothing to
blood.
do.
You feel a suck in your
Okay,
strange,
so every
your
round.
strange fey blood. Yeah. Okay, I got a natural 20 and then a unnatural 20 on Bala. I'm sorry.
And she's down.
Okay, Vala, you will take 6 and 5 points of bludgeoning damage, so 11 total bludgeoning. And you have 2 of these blood bulbs attached to y'all.
How much damage did you get?
I took 11.
So there are 2 floating above 5K. Only one of them attached. 2 attached to Vala and 1 attached to
There's
Durian.
5 total.
Yeah.
The 2 that are attached to me, are they hurt?
No.
Okay.
They are like grapefruit size, but they're quickly as like they attach to you, they're like sucking your blood. You can see like swelling. And there's a happy, high pitched, gleeful as they attach to you.
Freaking bubbles.
All right, Thomas' turn. So I'm assuming you guys are kind of like
Yeah.
doing this, like ah.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the first one.
The like one of them attached to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're within 5 feet of each other.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
They're both on me.
Splendid.
What's their
make
saving
wisdom saves?
throw?
All right.
I don't think they'll be smart.
No, I got below 10.
Alright. Well, that was a 14. So 2d8 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
8. 14 points of damage on the first one.
On the first one.
Yep.
Just blood all over you, Thomas.
And then I'm gonna do that thing where I can attack the net one within 5 feet.
It also failed.
Cool beans. 11 points.
11.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just explodes all over you.
Hey, double kill.
All right, with the cantrip, good job. Okay, does that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like stay there, or do you walk anywhere?
They're all around, right?
Yeah.
I may as well stay here.
Well, now they're mostly attached to your friends now. There's 3 left. Durian.
Durian is going to attack the one on 5K.
Okay.
So that
I mean,
is-
I'm just like,
yeah, so that is a,
Tell me what you get on the actual dice itself.
that's a natural 1.
A natural 1? Okay. Roll your attack. Are you raging?
No.
Okay, roll your attack on 5K.
5K?
Yeah.
That is a 10.
I know you're
A 10,
trying.
10.
10.
Okay, so you see Durian, he has a blood bulb attached to him, and he's like, he lines it up, and he's just like, did you say anything to him?
I got you.
Of course you do.
He gets you like right in the chest, like just like
10 damage.
just like here is the creature, and here's his blade,
10 damage.
and it's just like stuck. Yeah, 10 slashing at yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
Unless
next
you
one.
wanna reduce that.
It's always reduced.
Oh, as always, you don't use reaction, right? Yeah. Okay.
My second attack, you said it
It
was.
just happened, right? Awesome.
It's what do I need to remove the one on me?
You have to use your whole action, but since you've already attacked,
You've attacked
Well, I
twice.
have 2 attacks.
you have to use a whole action, not an attack.
Oh, okay. In that case,
You're
I'm
taking
gonna.
the attack action.
Oh, gotcha. In that case, I'm gonna try to attack it again. 5K. Alright, second attack on 5K. That is a 21 to hit,
That hits creature.
and that is going to be 12 damage.
All right. Blood just explodes all over 5K again.
Do I see any more, or is the last one on me?
There's one hovering around me and one
There's
hovering
one
around
hovering
you.
around 5K
Oh, there's one attached to him too.
above his head, and there's one attached to.
Can I attack the one attached to me
Yeah.
with my bonus action? Oh, okay. So bonus action, attack the one attached to me. 25 to hit,
That hits.
and that is just going to be 8. Oh no. Yeah, 8 to hit, 8 to damage.
8.
8 to damage.
Okay. All right. Takes 8 damage. Still on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
5K.
I'm going to attack the one that's still flying around.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed at me.
It's a 17 plus 6, 23.
hits.
5 kids mad.
7
He's not saving
plus 3 is 10 damage. 10 slashing.
Okay. I was like, well,
10 slashing. It's still up.
yeah.
I'm going to pommel it with my sword
Mm-hmm.
to try and knock it out.
All right.
The one that's still flying. That's cocked. 14 plus 6.
That hits.
Don't need to roll damage for it. It's max damage 11.
Yeah.
I tried to knock it out.
You get blood in your eyes.
Oh, it's
Oh, you try to knock it out?
like, yeah. It's like pommel. I guess I rolled back damage, but it's explode anyways. I guess.
Yeah, it explodes.
Okay,
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
it's okay. Try your best.
Yeah. All right. Is
I
that
will
your
examine
turn?
its carcass. Yes.
Okay.
I duck down, like let Bubbles get a good look at whatever's on Durian.
Let's see what is this? Let me see his sheet.
Revenge!
Oh.
Fireball. Scorching ray.
Scorching ray. All right. Scorching ray.
No,
on Durian.
kidding.
Nope.
Too late.
All right, Durian. He's gonna say.
Fucking.
He says, Durian, I got you. And he says, Scorching ray. Alright. Okay. He gets one hit on the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20. Because you roll below 10. If you roll below 10, that means these other
Well, how about
attacks
don't
are
tell me? Just don't tell me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So good news is he kills the creature and explodes on you. Bad news is you also take 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 points of fire damage. As like this sting on your face explodes, but as you clean it off, and you want to thank Bubbles. Yeah, you just go wah, wah. It's just burns your face. All right.
We dealt more damage to ourselves than they did.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, there's
Y'all
one flying above 5k. What's his intelligence?
Why couldn't he shot at that one?
Huh?
Why couldn't Bubbles shoot that one?
He goes, and his fire sizzles out, and he goes, I have to wait till my next turn. But I rolled the lowest in my initiative. Alright. Okay, so the Blood Bulb's turn. Let me see if it's gonna run away. It says a wisdom of. Is the wisdom. Oh, I rolled natural. Well, not 7. That's a 7. Okay. Oh, let's do 1. I would say.
Hey, that's not one I killed.
No, there's one above, flying around.
That was when I attacked.
Yeah, he attacked the flying one.
Cause he
Oh,
killed.
so there's no more left,
Yeah,
right?
no, there's no left. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I was
Alright.
like, there weren't any left.
I mean, there's more that could fly in. We don't know if there's any more in there yet.
Okay. These creatures are done.
6 more coming. It's like, alright, guys, no more fire. Don't attack each other.
Everybody roll a d8, by the way.
7. Are you trying are you rolling earthquake or something here? Apocalypse.
Okay. Okay, these are fine. Alright. You see as a well actually no, they would have died, never mind. Okay. Alright. You destroyed these creatures.
Is this the blood they were looking for?
I look at it. Does it look otherworldly to me? Like, does this look like a normal thing that I've seen before? Is there anything abnormal about it?
I mean, there's nothing normal about this creature. It's like a ball of blood.
Are there like features to it? Like, is there like an like a body to it?
Like an amorphous flying ball of blood.
What the fuck? Okay.
You can make a history or arcana check.
History. 15 plus minus plus
4?
minus 1. 14.
4? History?
14.
For history? Okay. These creatures are likely members of the blood brood called blood bulbs. Blood bulbs are young child, young adolescent or children of the blood brood, which are ooze-like aberrations. They aren't as fluid as oozes, but they can be knocked prone.
So I think these are just like the young versions of whatever's up ahead.
Tama, can you roll an Arcana check? If you want to, that is.
I rolled a 1, so.
For a total of?
7.
7? You have no idea. But Quinn says, I'm getting a weird vibe from these creatures, lads. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling some weird noise around me.
Could use your help there. Durian's got his face melted off. I'm
Sorry,
kidding.
I was
It's glitching.
floating to the ground. Floating to the ground.
Durian, do you have any vials on you?
Yeah.
Tell me, do we know how much blood we need? Like a handful, a cupful,
Bucket.
a hogshead full?
I've got a couple of empty vials too.
Oh, okay. It's like, well, I guess we'll get as much as we can.
So,
Oh, you never told me how many vials I got with my poisoner's kit.
I forgot.
Okay.
Look at the poisonous kit. I don't know. Look at the official.
I'm gonna fill up one empty vial.
It's hard to fill up the vial. The blood got all over it.
You can't pick one up and squeeze it.
Pick what up?
One of the creatures.
No, it did.
That's why I tried to knock it out. Didn't work.
I'll try and squeeze as much out of like the clothing and everything,
The what?
like the clothing,
Clothing? Okay.
into the
Oh
vial.
boy.
Pretty hard to do, but you get a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not FDA approved, sterile. Anyways, I'll keep walking. I'll keep walking forward.
Okay. You keep walking forward. There is a room to the left and a room to the right.
I'm gonna be looking up as we walk.
I go to the right.
Go to the right. Okay. Sounds good. Who's in front? So you're in front then, right?
With the drift globe.
Got it. As you walk forward, you see you pass more rooms. The halls kind of like twist here, like kind of like this, and there's like cracks in the floor as if there was some sort of like I don't know, it's a natural disaster. You're not too sure.
Are all the rooms like open face? Like there's no door at
No
any of
doors.
them? I just look inside a couple of them and see if there's anything. See if it's like a purpose to the room. Like is there like a bed? Are there shackles? Are there like other doorways?
Some beds. You see skeletons.
So it's
very
similar
old
to
skeletons.
what we saw in the other place.
Yeah. You can make intelligence. Well, actually, no. I mean,
I was looking at them.
you're looking at
Okay.
it. You gather that this is continuation of some sort of chambers.
And do we see any like movements like that Durian saw?
Yeah. As you like look around, you see like this flickers of movement.
Are you guys seeing this thing?
Yeah, I noticed some shadows, but I don't know what that is. Sounds like it feels like something else is in here though. That thing they talked about.
I take a sword out and I just like wave it around. Is there any resistance to anything? Okay. I don't know. They said something about spirits, right, Durian?
Yeah, they said this. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they did. Were they speaking in Asturian or Chinook?
They said something about spirits.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it is.
As you walk forward, you hear the sound of like sloshing and buzzing ahead.
I think we have more of those things.
It might be water though, falling from the ceiling again. It might be just water coming from the ceiling.
Is there directionality of this?
During you were looking at the ceiling, right?
Yeah, I don't want to get attacked again by
There's
flight.
something dripping on the ceiling. It's like blood.
Mm-hmm.
As you like look at it. There's trails of blood on the walls. And you remember that the creature was made of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like iron going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
As the buzzing gets louder.
Sanguis, you wanna know how high is the ceiling?
Huh?
How high is
How high am I?
Yes.
Says this. As he eats some
How high are
those
you?
mushrooms.
How high are you?
He goes, I'm an angel.
How high is the ceiling?
It's about like 8 to 10 feet.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, so it's like a regular. It's like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
This
flat.
is way more. This is like 10
This is like
feet.
12 feet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it's a regular roof.
It's it's not like 20, 40 feet up.
No,
Okay.
you're in a hallway. Yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
like
Okay.
8 feet on the sides and like the vaulted part is 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I gauge how? I'll keep walking forward, but like I'm trying to gauge how far ahead the sound is coming from?
Like 20 feet into a room. There's a big room ahead.
Okay. Guys, I think there might be something up ahead that we might have to sort of.
Let me go first.
Face.
You're kind of loud.
You make a good point, Darian.
I'm gonna keep the initiative.
Should we prepare? Do you have anything to prepare with? Any potions that you want to use?
I don't even think I have any. This is left.
Wow.
We have a potion. We have a potion of enlargement.
Yeah, we have that. I just don't know what that was used for.
People have already died, so.
These for enlarging yourself.
So
Let me see
do
what kind
have a flammable flask.
A what?
A flammable flask.
Is blood flammable? Not really.
No, but if you throw it on, it might burn.
Huh?
If you throw it on the blood, it might burn.
Okay.
I also have 2 lamp oil containers, so that might burn.
Well, that can hold blood too. Do you want a potion of healing?
Yeah, I'm at 29 points. Let me take one.
I will give you a potion of healing. Do you want a potion of healing?
Yes, please.
I will give you a potion of healing. Okay.
I'm just gonna use the mimic one again. Well, no, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, do it.
No, he's something bigger actually. Mimic is typically medium size.
Freddy, how does
My name is DM actually.
hey DM,
What's up?
how does using scrolls work?
I like the Baldur's Gate way of using it.
You need I can just cast it?
Yeah. Let's try that way for now, and then we'll take it from there. How about that? How's that sound? You cast magic anyway, so it.
Yes, I know. I'm just thinking.
Yeah. You're taking a short break? Short rest?
What?
Short rest time? He's in Russian.
In that sense, yes, but not in the game.
No, that's what I meant. Like, are we taking a short rest?
You need to.
Yeah, sure. Let's take
Cloud
a
kill is a
Russian break.
odd. Did you give me a? Yeah, you gave me a scroll of cloud kill and a stinking cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud kill is weird. It doesn't work the way I thought it would.
Fifth level spell.
Yeah, but it goes away. It moves away from me at every turn. That's so weird.
Mhm.
Thought it would movable.
No, unfortunately not. Otherwise, I would have used it a lot more when I was playing as Corvus.
Okay, well, stinking cloud doesn't really help either.
Alright, you guys think about what we're gonna prepare. I'm gonna use Russian.
Okay.
Alright, so what are the little circles on here?
That's rubble.
Oh, rubble.
It's hard.
So, what do you guys? What can you guys do?
We should just fireball the whole. Well, no, we don't have any more fireballs.
So, bubbles.
Bubbles is a fireball.
So I have I can bless you guys.
Cool.
Um,
I do have the potion enlarging. I just don't know how I'd use it for anything.
or do you have you have any poisons?
I have one alchemol fire.
Alchemical fire.
Oh, I have a potion of hill giant strength, potion of heroism.
Do you want to use any of those?
What does heroism do?
It gives you bonus HP, and
I think if anything, Val should have the bonus HP.
it gives you it per turn.
Per turn. Val, do you want the potion of heroism?
Okay.
Alright, you got that.
Do you want to use it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hill
Nothing
giant
else?
strength. Do you want the hill giant strength?
No. I'll just die, like Durian once.
Well, I mean, for you, it'll probably be good. That way, your attacks are gonna hit. I have acid flasks. I don't have.
Is there anything difficult, like anything you can like prep spells basically,
No.
or anything to prep?
The only thing I can do is rage.
Yeah, you don't need to. You want to do that before you go. Well, if you use it, you have to either get hit or hit something.
Yeah. So I'll do it as because right now we're gonna.
But it is an extra attack that you get if you use it now. Makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Right now we haven't entered the room, right? Or I
Yeah,
guess
but we're about to, right? So
So I guess I could start raging and just run on in.
Yeah.
I can rage now, and then for my turn, I'll run on in.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Vatama,
Hmm.
is there anything you can prep?
I'm gonna drink that potion.
You
And I've got another potion I'm gonna drink right after it.
Which one? Or you don't have to tell me about. Okay.
All right, so
That was almost bad.
Freddie, we actually came up with a plan. We're not going to tell you what we're doing, but we all did some stuff while you're gone.
Alright.
You'll have to figure it out.
It's called mods.
Mods. Damn mods. Hacks. Hacks, I tell you.
Oh, actually, you just get 10 hit points for an hour.
Hmm?
You just get 10 hit points for the hour.
I get 10.
10 total, yeah. It's not like a spell, it's just flat. There's people?
No?
So is that 10 hit points?
10 hit points, yeah. So, I'm going to cast Bless on everyone but Tama.
Okay. Remind me.
Screw her.
So you're concentrating, right?
Correct.
I took a potion of heroism.
Which
that's
has
fine.
Bless.
Okay. With no concentration.
Correct.
Bless, what is that an extra d4?
Extra d4 to all saving throws and attack rolls.
Ooh.
And I have a +7 to Constitution. So,
There's like some decayed corpses. Some bodies. Some of them look like the tattered robes that the
Of the
individuals were wearing.
the holy men?
Yeah, they look like they were like they got the, what do you call it? Ensanguinated. Ensanguinated? Ensanguinated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
We run in. I run in, at least.
You run in? Okay.
I run.
Let me roll this shit real quickly.
Ooh! An actual decent number. Good
Well,
job.
I'll just give it the same initiative. You guys want to do it again?
Okay. Fine.
Okay, let's just do it again. Okay,
We
fine.
can keep the same initiative.
You want to keep the same initiative?
No.
You guys good with that?
No.
All of our initiatives are bad.
Okay, what'd you get? 5K.
16.
Dorian?
13. Not as good as 5k.
Tama?
15.
Really? You guys are all better than me?
It's good being last. You get to see what happens and then you get to react to things.
Oh, Vala or
Tama.
Tama should have. I don't know if you have any kind of effect spells.
Oh, let me roll for buttons.
I already rolled.
Oh, okay. And you were raging before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You started raging?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since before he runs in. Or you cannot allow it, I guess.
Sure, I would say that you keep, you don't have a bonus action on your next turn though.
Oh, so it's the same thing as just raging then.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can preempt the bonus action, right? But you don't have a bonus action.
Well, that
Oh, you know
really,
what? Fine, fine. You know what?
that
That's
really
fine.
enrages me.
Because no, actually no, because you had a chance to do that. So never mind. I did tell you that.
It's hard.
Okay, so you walk in this room and you see like these desiccated bodies, these sanguinated bodies of some of these individuals. I will say these tattered robed individuals. It's weird because some of them look like they have extra limbs or dried limbs that don't look like hands or maybe like a tail or.
Have I seen this before?
One of them's coming out of the stomach.
Wonderful. I have not seen that before.
Some of them have like odd growths on their bodies. As like the robes are removed. You see a, what is that? Put the goblins up there. No.
You didn't put them
No.
there? What the hell was you?
Dan. I know it was you, Dan. A little.
Roll the tape.
You and I are little like chaos gremlins over here. Okay, so
Matt's not even here. He's getting blamed for this.
You see in the back there's this armored, spined collection of blood and viscera squirming as you see like these blood bulbs like pop out and float around it in front of it as it sees you incoming. Looks like these bulbs are coming from this creature. This aberration shivers and squirms as it sees you, as if it's squirming in glee as it's found fresh food to feed its children. Up first.
Are the children the blood balls, or is that?
These are the blood bulbs. These are blood.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
These are little. I don't have like floating creatures, so these are them. Goblins can be used for anything. All right, 5K, you're up first. Where's Tama?
I did drink a potion of fire breathing before.
Where's
You go in.
her?
Oh, I didn't even.
All right, 5K, it's your turn.
Alright. How far away is the creature? Is it 30 feet away?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
I run up to it and I attack it with my sword.
So you run between these creatures, provoking attacks opportunities.
I'll swing at one of them.
It's kind of like this watermelon-sized creature's like flying in the air. Okay.
Natural 20!
All right.
Yay! Good job, me. Alright. 5. 11 slashing damage.
11. That's exactly what you needed.
Can you put me over there by Durian?
Yay.
All right, go on.
I'm going straight forward anyways. And I
Okay.
run at him, so I'll take
Okay.
an opportunity. Attack of opportunity.
22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so you're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and each creature is attached to you.
Alright, I'm going to attack the big one.
Go for it.
20 to hit.
20, that hits.
I will divine smite it.
Go for it.
For 8 radiant. 9 slashing.
Total of.
8 radiant, 9 slashing, 17.
All right.
How big is this thing? Is it like large?
Pretty massive.
Large?
Yeah, it's like.
Is it
it's
just a
large
bigger
creature.
ball?
Let's say it's like, you see this little area right here?
Yeah.
The switches? It's like encompassing that whole area. Is like a massive blood viscera and spikes. Like spikes made out of like bone or like some weird
Is it like on legs? Sort of like,
It's like a huge
Ball.
blob.
oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Guys, I found the big one.
Good job.
Alright.
Okay.
That's my turn. I don't have anything to do with force actions, huh?
Tama.
Yo. These things laying off to the side are appear to be dead, or are they moving?
They appear to be dead.
This guy that fell off, did he just fall off, or should he be on the map?
Just put him here for now.
Okay.
There's no reason. No reason at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step to the side behind this rock. Can I still see over it? It's rubble,
This one?
right?
I
Yeah.
think that's a corpse.
That's a corpse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a bed. There's like a stone bed and like a corpse there.
Yeah, I'm not taking chances with that. Gonna use my bonus action to breathe fire
At who?
across these two bodies.
Okay.
You can breathe fire.
She
I
drank a potion.
drank a
rather.
potion of fire breathing.
Is it a cone?
okay.
Is it a cone?
It's like a cone of, a line of fire or a cone of fire?
It says within 30 feet of me.
Like a line or how much damage does it do?
4d6.
Is it dex save?
Yes, 13.
Okay, well they're very much not moving. So roll your
Yep.
damage.
Could you get the other one in it? Whatever.
That's, I mean, I was gonna. It doesn't say what kind of shape it makes.
It's fine, just roll damage. Basically, you're trying not to get derated in this blast.
Yeah.
This one, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
6, 11, 12, 14 damage total.
All right. Cool.
And then for my actual action, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
Ray of Frost on this one here in the front.
Sure.
So that is one. Roll to hit. 10 to hit.
10 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
It misses, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Whizzes past, hits 5 kick shield.
that's fine.
Of course it is.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Durian, you're raging.
During his raging. So, can I throw Alchemist Fire on this guy? Is that as an attack?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to throw Alchemist Fire at that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. Mm-hmm.
The big boy?
Yep.
And I have the Blessing. That is a 16.
That hits.
to hit. An Alchemist Fire, that's 1d6 per round, right?
You tell me.
It's 1d4 per round.
Or 1d...
It's 1d4 per round until you use an action to take it off.
Yeah, 1d4.
Okay. So please roll a 1d4 as well for the actual bottle damage.
So 2 1d4s or just 1d4?
It's 1d4 for now, and then at the start of his turn, I believe it
Okay.
takes fire damage for 2 rounds, I think.
So that is 3.
3.
A 3, and for my next attack, I'm going to go after the little goblin in front of me.
Uh-huh.
And to hit, that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Nah, it definitely hits.
That is a 14 to damage.
Pop! Explodes in front of you.
Alright,
With your axe or your javelin?
axe.
Axe. Okay. Alright.
And then I'm going to go after the one on 5k.
Alright.
Bonus action, that is a...
Deja vu.
That is a... I can use the bonus on there too, right? The 1d4 to attack from your
Yeah,
from
to
gun.
attack with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't add those.
Oh, 18. 18
Yeah,
to hit.
yeah, definitely hits.
And to damage, that is a 9.
9?
9 to
Okay.
damage.
Alright. It's sliced open, blood dripping out, but it's still attached to 5k. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5k. This thing is gonna make 3 spine attacks against you.
Wonderful. It's just what I wanted.
Oh, man. Okay, get a 13, so that's a miss. I get a 22. And an 18.
19's normal class.
Alright, so 1 hit. You will take 13 points of piercing damage as this huge spine, like you just feel like these spines just jet out, and you're just like, boom, boom, boom. This one just like stabs you in the abdomen, and you just cough of blood.
Does it take 1d4?
Yeah, it does. Roll your d4.
Yeah. 1.
1? Okay.
Not sure.
Sounds good.
It's a little flicker of flame on there.
It's just gonna squirm and sit there. Okay. It's Bubbles' turn, and he is going to. Where's Bubbles?
Fuck.
Oh, you have it too? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Me? Writing
you
down.
just-
Oh no, I'm writing down that I used all my Alchemist Fire.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
has plus. Should
Did
be
you use
one.
haste already?
He does not use it. I don't know. I haven't been here.
I don't think he has.
Bubbles is going to use haste on Durian.
Ooh.
Your movement speed is
Oh
doubled.
wait. I rolled a 17 for concentration.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Your
I
movement speed is
have to roll
doubled. Your AC is increased by 2, and you get 1 extra attack. You get 1 extra action, which that action can be used to make 1 extra attack. That's
Okay.
it. Just like
So
one more attack.
the main thing for me, 2 extra AC and 1 extra attack.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, and he's concentrating. He goes. He like sucks his finger and he goes, "Speedy McSpeedy buck," and he shoots your buck. And it's like a boot, like kicking your ass, and you feel like ready.
Yeah, little cheeks start shaking.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So he's gonna jump over here. All right. So 5K is gonna get attacked by the blood bowl. Getting a 20, unnatural 20 to hit. So you're gonna take another 5 points of bludgeoning. So a 7 total because he has advantage on you when it's stuck on you. So you take 2 extra points.
Okay.
So 7 total bludgeoning damage. What? So funny. Hold on.
20 Constitution.
Okay.
She said more.
Let me see. She texted me. Oh my god.
Poor girl.
I have survived. I
Okay.
am still concentrating. Yay!
Sounds good. This one's also gonna attack you. Let me see. Does it get advantage if one of them's on it?
I'm sensing a bit of a bias here.
Well, you're the big obvious target.
Just a smidgen.
All right. One of them's gonna attack you again. Oh, okay, that's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. All right, and this one is going to go
And turn around
yeah,
back.
to attack Bubbles.
Like a holy
crap.
missile.
Yeah, Bubbles is definitely getting hit. So Bubbles is gonna take 5.
Yes, for concentration.
Haste is a concentration spell.
Yep. He better get a 10. Okay, he succeeds. If he fails concentration with haste, you basically are incapacitated for 1 extra turn. You're just like,
Oh, okay.
You don't get to move for a whole turn.
yeah, you can't do anything. Just,
So
just lie there.
it's an absolute bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so and this one's attached to Bubbles now.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
And on the top of the round, bloop, 1 blood bulb is gonna fly out of this creature's back.
Oh, new blood bubble.
Yeah, it's just hovering over there. Unfortunately, I only rolled a 1. 5K.
I will attack it.
Go for it.
18.
That hits.
You're tying the one on yourself.
No, the big one. I will Divine Smite it at level 1.
Go for it.
Alright. That's 10 radiant. Plus 4 slashing.
Okay.
I will attack it again.
All right.
That is another 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
This is 6 slashing. How's it looking?
Still pretty fine for now. It's like, a little warm, but
Okay.
seems to be good. It's hard to tell. This is like not a person. It's pretty hard to tell. It's still pretty. The form is still there.
Alright. I will stay put.
All right, Tom, it's your turn.
Kim. So the Bubbles took care of that one, right?
There's one attached to
I'm going to attach the Bubbles.
But he's gone now.
No, it's not.
No, a new one popped off.
Yeah. There you go.
Are
Is
those
that better?
goblins or blood bulbs?
blood bulbs. There's 1, 2, 3,
No, Shadow,
4.
they're goblins.
Look,
You're fighting goblins.
I will throw shit at you.
I don't have minis for everything, okay?
God, why not?
The
You have
one-
Matt.
You have that.
You
Look,
also
I-
have someone else.
I have to
The
pay.
one attached to 5K is injured.
Also, I have to store these things.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20. And I will do a burst of breath that way.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, 6, 12, 13.
Okay.
And then for my actual action, the one attached to 5K, I'm going to do Toll the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
Oh, he
Succeeds.
yeah.
That is so
So
good.
no damage
It
to that.
ponders the mysteries of the universe.
So no damage.
Yeah,
It's just aggressively sucking my blood.
That is my attack.
it's aggressively sucking 5k.
Yeah, well,
Blood.
someone should.
Gotcha.
Your erection slowly goes down.
During his turn.
What it is?
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus attack to attack the one on 5k,
Mm-hmm.
and that is non-natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
And damage will be.
You attacked that one before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damage will be 10.
Oh, yeah. Pop.
Pop. That's my bonus. So for the extra 2, or so now I have 3 attacks.
Are you gonna take an attack of opportunity from this one?
Oh, whatever. Okay.
Fail. Dang.
Alright. No biggie.
Now we're rolling bad, huh?
Alright. So 3 attacks.
Hashtag bless.
Yeah.
If only you could roll 3 dice at once.
I know. If only there was a way. So first.
Too bad we're limited by our technology of our time.
I mean, even in the app, I believe you can.
Roll all your attacks. Just roll all your attacks. Tell me.
So 15, 18, and 23 to attack.
They hit.
Alright. Damage is 9 plus. Oh, no, sorry. 11 plus 8 plus 11.
Which is
22 plus 8. Yeah, 30.
total 30 damage?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty bad. Now it's starting to look rough. Okay.
Ace.
Sounds good,
Ace
Druid.
is nice.
Okay. So this creature is going to it's going to reach a spike off this one and take his blood.
Oh. It heals.
He can heal. He can heal.
Healing itself for who knows how many points.
But you know.
Yeah. Then it's going to attack Durian. Well, yeah. Let's attack Durian once.
18 to 18 to AC.
Okay, that's gonna be 19.
Nice.
And then 2 attacks to Reginald. Well, Reginald looks juicy.
Of course he is. That's
Sorry. There is a 19 and then a 16.
So one hit.
So okay, so Durian, you can half it. I'm not gonna half it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will take 7 reduced to half and 5k. You will take 10 points of piercing damage.
In return, it's going to take 2 damage from that fire.
All right. Okay. And then it is Bubbles' turn.
I'm still concentrating.
Okay, awesome. Bubbles is going to try to get. He's gonna get the hammer and try to hit the one that's attacking himself. That's attached to him. That's a natural 20.
Woo! Bubbles!
Ah, crap.
Useful member. Just not just drunk all day.
The alcohol helps him burn better.
I mean,
Accurate.
it's still live, so he's gonna attack it again. And get another hit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He takes max damage. All right. Well, no. Sorry, I rolled too much. But still, that was enough to take it out. All right.
Alright, so this guy on Bubbles is dead.
Yeah.
So actually, there's only 1 orb left.
One bulb and the big guy.
Yeah.
Oh right, I need a max. I need to mark off mine.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. This one's gonna try to attach itself to Durin.
Okay.
I got a 16 hit.
No.
Ooh, I just missed, right? Because you have your 1+1.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Okay, let's see. End of the round, the Blood Brood is going to try to spawn more blood bulbs. Another one? Boo! Boo! I say boo!
Where'd all your blood gulps go?
Huh?
Oh, they're right here. That's where they're. I was wondering where they all vanished to.
All right, so this thing's gonna fly.
Do I get to smack it?
No, it spawns, just pops out.
Do I get to attack it now?
Yes, you're gonna.
Woo!
That hits.
26
Uh-huh.
and 13.
No, it misses.
Damn it. 8 points of slashing. Yeah, you do 30 damage. I do 8. All right, suck it.
Because of you, we all got that extra +4.
Exactly.
All right. That's it?
Yes.
All right, Tama.
So at second level, I'm gonna cast Corvus's Flying Zombie Punch
Huh?
on the big one
Roll disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
There's a creature in front of you.
Well, that's a 7. And that's a
Wait.
6.
Are you sure you want to do that? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Well,
Can you,
never mind.
just, can you just sidestep?
She
to
already
the
rolled.
side?
To get an opportunity to hit. Well, if it.
Well, not even like. Escape.
Yeah.
Hey, Young.
Yeah.
Well, if it.
We're back.
But if he moves,
Sorry.
it's an opportunity attack, and
But
then it
also,
might attach.
but I mean, if she just moves like to the side.
No,
right here.
it's just because it's within range.
Yeah, he's still it's disadvantage because it's in her area.
Oh, I
she's,
gotcha, gotcha.
she's threatened.
She could, if she moves out of the way.
Four of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're missing two
Everybody used to
people.
be 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be.
He scared him away.
I totally have to come here. Like, no, we don't want to drive that far.
Yeah. They don't like. They
We
don't
hate you, Dan.
like exactly.
You want to join in?
You could be the gnome. We have a gnome character.
Either way, it's a 13 to hit.
All right.
Does that hit?
Which one?
The
One.
giant one?
No, it just misses.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh my gosh, she texts me so much.
Tell her that you're busy. Okay.
No, she has a legitimate fear and problem.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go. Okay, what's next?
Can I use my bonus action?
2?
Breathe fire.
Sure.
Straight ahead.
Sure, dexterity save?
It's a 13.
I got an 18.
Oh, fine.
And then for the other one?
Still 13.
Oh, I'm just rolling.
Mm.
Okay, the blood root fails. Roll a dex save, Reginald.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Jurgen, I think you're in the cone.
It's an 11.
11.
11? Wait, is he in the cone, do you think?
I mean, if you breathe it straight ahead, you might miss me. Okay. Whatever.
I mean, we could say that I like swung to the side a little bit with it around me, but
Where's the fun in that? Sorry,
Exactly.
you don't have to roll.
I
I
really.
think you're out of the range.
Freddie, you're nice to me today.
Yeah.
he's making up for all the mean times.
Stuff he said about me.
I'm taking it out of Reginald.
So, for whoever it matters, it's 14 damage.
Did it take half on a success or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this one takes 7 points of damage. Fire damage. Alright. Is that your turn?
I,
Durian.
I maintain
Alright, I'm just gonna start
concentration.
attacking.
I'm impressed.
So I still have haste, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 1 is actually a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna tell you
it's
the
half
damage.
it's half the damage, right? Or 10, right? Whichever one's higher.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still concentrating.
So the natural 20 damage is going to be 13. Just tell you right now. And then the other 2 attacks are 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Yeah, let me see. Another 14 to hit.
Alright.
And then bonus action will be 26 to hit.
That's gonna take it out. Durian.
Alright, do you want me to roll damage?
You already went over damage.
Alright.
How do you slay it, Durian?
Woo!
I don't know. I'm just gonna start chopping in the same spot and just kind of cleave it in half. Chop, chop, chop. Till it's
You just hack
In the same
away
spot,
in the
yeah.
same spot, and the creature just goes, it slides like half apart and it squirms and shoots spikes erratically.
it's like a big jello.
And just kind of melts.
Mm-hmm.
But this creature is not just made of like thin skin and blood. You're able to get some viscera and blood.
I like grab a membrane and try to make a bag out of it.
Well,
Take extra
wait a
blood.
minute. We're not doing that. We still got 2 more in there.
Yes, but I will.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go. So
So those 2 ones also died.
Yes.
it's not a
It's
stretch
bubbles.
to say you guys would quickly dispose of these creatures.
Bubbles, scorching
I
rays.
think we should act it out.
No.
Scorching rays.
You
No.
could roll in the chat. But as this creature dies, the battle dies down. But you begin to hear, you see more shadows flickering, And you hear,
Splendid.
and we'll pick up there next week on session 44.
It's Quinn.
See you next
Oh
time.
my gosh.
It's Quinn.